making a living off the wealthy in this world of warring corporate factions and magic. It wasn't supposed to be simple or easy. I wasn't supposed to be saving the world either. My friends and I are caught up in this endless dance of working for a buck, having to save the world, and almost dying in the process. We did what we could for Toronto and lost good people along the way. We deserved a break, but now we're stuck back in the same dance all over again. Just another day's work for those who move in the shadows, for those who run the night.
Hello.
Imagine
everyone.
being upset thinking that somebody's trying to track you via microchip when you just have a million different clocks that can tell what part of the world you're in on you at all times.
And that's what we're going
What?
to use to enter. Thank you for coming in tonight, guys.
Wait, I have one more thing I need to say.
Welcome
need
to
to
the
say
sixth
this.
world.
I live by
Hold
two
on, Trevor.
mantras. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, AM and PM.
Yep.
So I can make
you.
coffee when it's
I
9
live by
PM.
I live by two mantras. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and I have no idea how time zones work.
It's true. We don't know, chat.
The name of my memoir, actually.
Right. Jeez. JJ with the 2 years for the sub. Happy birthday.
Dang.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Guys, we're
Happy day.
happy day of birth. Thank you guys so much for coming hanging out. We really do appreciate it. I think we have an interesting show that's going to be taking place going into today. We'll go ahead, introduce ourselves real quick around the room, and then we'll go ahead and recap and get started with tonight's episode. We'll go ahead and go with Hardwire first.
Well, hello, I'm Hardwire. I've been doing a little bit of sad boy shit and been really down lately, but I'm coming out of it, and it's been nice. My friends were all back in the Batcave. I spent a lot of time making sure that this place was good, ready for my friend here. I'm the resident hacker of the group. For some reason, everybody in this campaign finds hacking useless, even though I, make it useful every single run. Like, I don't know how, I don't know. CEOs, dragons for some reason think, hacking is useless. I don't get that either. Most recently I just hacked as technology while I was in the CEO's office. Yeah. No big deal, just tell your friends. It's in my memoir. But then that's the pinnacle. There's no beating that. So now I'm really into drones. I got myself a tank, and we're gonna see where the night takes us.
Wow.
All I heard there was, "What's up? My name's Hardwire. I already did the most hardcore shit hacking, so I'm done with that. I'm really into drones now."
I feel like there's a correlation between you and Konami. Hey, I got done. I did the best I could in hacking, and now we're moving to something else. It's great.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Do you still have Ko's old body? Or can you put it in me?
Ooh,
In
sometimes you have
theory,
to-
yes.
My tank? We just make a super cyber zombie?
Yep.
I mean, so it's kind of like StarCraft, right? When a when a Protoss dies, but they're an excellent warrior, they make a dragoon out of them. We have my old body. We could just make a dragoon out of my old body who pilots the tank.
How do I change the title of the stream? It's gonna be called Making a Dragoon.
What? Did anyone else have that entire paragraph he just said go right over their head? Because I didn't understand a word. What he
It's
just
okay not to be nerd. We understand.
Are we live yet?
Said. What is it even from?
It literally said it's like
Yeah,
in StarCraft.
Oh. See, part of my
That's
problem is I
how
didn't even
far
pay
it
attention
went
to the
over
first.
you.
Next up, we have Konami.
Hello, I'm Konami, the resident fix-it with punches. So, where Hardwire is out here doing the very critical and helpful thing of hacking everything and anything, and being the cyberspace body, I am the epitome of a meat space body. I am a blood adept, not a blood mage. There is a difference, and there is a technicality that will hold up in Shadow Court. So, if you got problems, I'll solve it. Check out this hook while Mason talks way too much. That's me. Hi.
Mason, you have been summoned to speak.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
I thought he was gonna keep flowing. I was gonna let the rapper continue.
Just went over Mason's
I'm-
head.
Yeah. Mason doesn't understand these hip young kid flows. Check out his bars. But
It's upstairs. I have a bar.
yeah. But
Anyway, I'm Karma.
yeah. So I'm supposed to talk my way out of things. I usually don't, and things don't ever usually go in a way to where I wish I still had my pheromones. But I am now a vampire that shoots things because my mouth doesn't seem to want to help me. So I have to deal usually with Karma or the other magic people to, magic my way out of, going to jail for life, or hacking my way out, which usually goes unpraised. So I'm gonna move it on to the next person, and apparently we're calling people out tonight. So Karma, there you go. It's your turn. I'm not rhyming it.
Oh, I wasn't expecting my turn to be next.
I like the shadow buff hands. Magic.
I'm Karma, and I do spirits and healing magic and illusions. Yeah, mostly illusions more than healing nowadays, since we've also got Dobrik. It's not your turn yet. Okay, it can be your turn.
What a karma move.
Don't go yet.
Anyway. That's cool.
Yeah, okay, that's about it. Yeah, my name is Dr. Deborah Kapoor. I am a dwarven combat mage, specializing in the fireballs and dabbling in the secrets of blood magic when no one's around. I'm here to, join mega corporations and fuck shit up. In that order.
I love it. For those of you watching for the first time, we are partnered with Catalyst Game Labs, and we will be using a couple of the new books that haven't come out yet, such as Power Plays, Street Weird, which just came out just I believe just a month ago, maybe a little bit more than that. Also, we will be using, possibly, depending on how much Hardwire really gets into rigging, the new rigger book, Double Clutch, which will be pretty sweet to see. It has a lot of clarifications into rigging that was left up to interpretation with 6th edition. So very excited to see where that goes into. Just give you guys a little bit of a heads up. But other than that, we will be picking up where we left off. And where we left off was we had a lot of discussion in the Batcave about this next job that you guys are about to do to help break Karma out of his pact with Jimothy. You guys discuss on exactly where it is. It is in Aslan. And it's, it was a old as technology hideout to be able to keep some old excuse me, medical supplies, rations, stuff of that nature, to be able to help with some of the movements that they had going down in Aslan in the late 90s, early 2000s. Jim did say that you guys were after an orb. You guys were given schematics of the facility, as there was 4 entry points, which looks like to be houses that had a cellar-like entrance inside of them. And the one that they had really looked into with Jim had a mana barrier on it that protruded the hatch just a small amount. Jim gave Hardwire a website to go to where it began to show multiple videos of the team and their time together. For all the way from running at the beginning in Seattle to a fight with Konami's old crew, all the way to finishing up and coming back to Seattle after their time in Toronto and making a deal with a dragon, and a little bit of everything in between. But Jim gave as much information that he was able to give, as well as some pretty good stuff to go along with it, as supplies for you guys to go ahead and be ready for this mission. Jim did let you guys know you guys were not the first, second, or 8th team to be sent on this mission, and running some stats, he thinks that at least half of you won't make it back. But that is where we will go ahead and pick up.
Remind me where we are.
I was
In the Batcave.
You're currently in the Batcave.
We remind Karma every morning.
Hold on, where am I?
Where are my sheets? These aren't my sheets.
What the fuck, Jim? Who recorded all that?
I don't know. I just know it was given information that it was out there. I don't know who recorded it. I was, with Karma and Mason for most of the last year while you guys were hiding out. And then in Toronto, where you guys met me to begin with. And before that, I was Egypt, Russia, a little bit of time in Australia.
What was it supposed to do? Are we
Nope.
supposed to? You just want to tell us? Are you? You have a solution? Was it a threat? Is it just a you need to know?
I mean, I figured if you guys saw what people knew you were capable of, it might help. I'm just saying
There's
that
something's on there. Go ahead.
you guys aren't the first runners. You guys won't be the last. But I know I haven't seen anyone cast a magic spell on a bullet before. I'm sure that flying around the web isn't going to be something that other mages won't try.
I think the real benefit here is they did not get a video of us putting magic on a body.
At least they didn't catch us drugging those kids.
Which was neither here nor there. We don't need to talk about that ever again.
Definitely wasn't here. Not in my club.
Most certainly wasn't there either. Not in his club.
Either. That's what I hear.
Yikes.
Where was that in the flashback?
Not there.
Well, all right. Let's give Kyrie some time to hire some people and believe when I guess we have our crew. Does it sound good? Oh, by the way, I'm assuming we're all going in hot, full blown hot. Tanks are rolling in. Like, I need you to just level everything. Just level it all.
Okay.
Well, I mean, sure. We've planned and we've planned and we've planned. At this point, we're just going to start making plans over plans, and it's going to get confusing. So, let's kick the tires and light the fires and get this thing moving. All right?
I
I don't think there's any other way too.
I need some machine guns. I need some rockets. The tank is just a big body at this point.
Oh, okay. I have
I mean-
some money I can contribute.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to help load this thing up.
Sure. How many rockets do you need? 1, Two.
How many
missiles
How many rockets to collapse a building?
That's a good question for somebody.
Well,
I-
not collapsing a
that runs the
building.
game.
It's the whole
I-
underground structure.
Yeah,
No, there's all the buildings around it.
And then how will we get in?
The one that we don't leave collapsed.
that is some surgical precision that I 100% believe that
When you
hardwire
say
can do.
surgical, I don't think you know what that means.
Surgical precision to destroy everything but the thing you're trying to save.
Mhm.
Okay, kind of like a negative, a photo or something. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when you get an X-ray and it takes everything away except the stuff that it can't.
Or surgically removing a cancerous tumor in a heart. You destroy everything but the heart.
But the heart.
No, you're saying you're destroying the heart, but not the tumor in that case.
No. In this case, the heart is the building we're trying to keep safe.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a really dumb argument.
This is a really dumb argument. So, who needs machine guns? Who wants to help me buy them?
I should probably go load up on grenades, and we also apparently need to armor up the tank for the escape, because we need an escape. We also need to get in, and just in case we can't get in the normal way, we'll just have the tank blow it open, and then we grenade every room we walk into.
Do we want to escape in the tank? Or is that too high profile and we would rather escape in the DeLorean?
We
can't
need
fit
a
in the tank.
trailer tank.
Yeah, we don't fit in the tank. We
Still have some prep time.
And I think we just I'm gonna get on my comm and I'm gonna pull up old old like World War II pictures of dudes riding on tanks, and I'm like, this is how we roll in.
Well, I figured we'd roll in my armored Humvee.
Oh, we're driving that down there? Oh, we have to drive that down there. We need something to pull the tank.
Yeah, we gotta pull the tank.
I think we should flank, and I think I should attack from the other side in my DeLorean.
Hey.
You just really want to drive the DeLorean, don't you?
If you think it'll help, cool. But I am also worried because these 4 or 5 buildings in this location are all theirs. There is nothing around them for miles. So there's no way that we're going to be driving up and they're going to not be like, those are people who are coming to attack us. We can't roll and be like, hey, you want to buy some Girl Scout cookies? They're going to be like, you're full of shit. There's nothing here for miles. The only reason you're here.
No, we could. I mean, if we wanted to play that angle, we could definitely play some like nomadic shit if they want to stop us and chat about it. Like, yo, we're just rolling through, and then when they're like, you're just rolling through, be like, yeah, we're just rolling these bullets through your skull, and then there we go.
I don't know. They might question us about the giant 16-wheeler full of tanks and shit we're about to bring.
Well, that's not their problem. Like, I'm sorry. I thought this was Aslan. I'm sorry. I thought we were.
I think we can get by with the nomadic shit just pulling up, just in case, they send heavy power at us as soon as we get there. But either way, I don't think there's any way we can complete this mission without going hot and heavy.
Oh, no, it's going to be punch him in the face and take what we want.
I'm definitely not a tactician. I'm just Dharma. But what if... Alright, I'll take Konami. Konami and me. We don't really... Do you shoot guns? I don't know. Do you shoot guns? Have you shot a gun before?
I can shoot a gun. Remember that time that... I'm the reason we made a magic bullet.
Konami. We'll go from behind after you guys charge in with the tank. You got Mason shooting, got Hardwire safe in the tank doing computer stuff.
I don't think Hardwire fits in the tank.
Nobody fits in the tank. Hardwire stays in the car.
It is.
Bring enough gas so I could run AC the whole time. I hear it's hot down there.
Yeah, it's hot down there. So I'm actually gonna swap out clothes. Once we get in, I'm ditching the sunsuit and it's just tank top and shorts. It's hot.
Please do that.
You guys make a lot of noise in the front. Get their attention. We wait a minute. We charge in from the back and start knocking out some bogeys.
I think
different building, or
I'm
just from behind the building.
I'm down for that. The problem is I think they're gonna have guards in these other buildings, That's where the fight could come in. That's why I'm thinking you use the tank just to wipe out the buildings. Problem solved. And we just leave the one building we need to get into. Because once I think the main fight is going to happen in the bunker, which there's only going to be one real entrance. So there is no real flank. We're just all going in together. The main thing is I worry about the buildings surrounding.
We gotta have a fire escape. What about the fire codes?
Oh, I'm sure they have some sort of escape hatch that is like an ancient El Chapo tunnel that'll lead them 80 miles in one direction. But
Great band.
Dude, the Ballad of El Chapo is a classic, man. Like, dude's a hero.
But, I mean, we can't really control that.
You say you don't want to split up?
So, here we go. Ready? I have a thought. We're hiring runners.
Mm-hmm.
We split the party as far as runners go. Us and them. Also because hardwire earmuffs. If they die, we don't have to pay them.
Oh, you said that in brain speak. That sounds pretty bad.
That sound
I
not
that
so much-
should be a concern.
I'm not worried about paying them. But now that I mentioned the El Chapo tunnel, maybe we throw out money out there to see if anybody's got information on this El Chapo tunnel. Because what if we just go through there?
I
and
mean,
fight our way
that-
out.
Did you just
Speaking
made
of-
up on the spot, or
Yeah. Dude, I guarantee you there's an El Chapo tunnel down there.
I mean, as someone who lives down there, or who lived down there at one point, aside from the one that is like memorialized as like this is history, probably not a thing.
Oh, dang it.
I'm still gonna ask.
I mean, considering that the tunnel you're talking about went from a prison to not in a prison, so like.
I'm not saying exactly I'm not saying El Chapo's ancestors were flown out here. I'm talking just like that style of like just underground, get us from A to B, away from this place, just in case shit goes down.
Yeah, Mace does have a point. They probably do have some type of emergency escape system underground. So, do we want to shell out the money for this high tier decker who might have some additional information, or is there another place we can go for that?
Well, I mean,
Well,
we
can
have
info broke it.
and we have a high tier decker.
True. Can you find it for free? If not, I'll pay for it.
If we're on site, I can scan for underground. Depends on how deep
Maybe-
it is, though, and if they have
maybe-
metal. If it's
You
just
just
like a
Google it?
regular old dirt tunnel, there's not much I can do.
I mean, you could also do like a matrix search on maybe some construction workers that are hired out as land near that area. Maybe troll some forums, people talking about it.
I have every single official document as technology ever has had on that building. Right here.
Then there's no El Chapo tunnel.
didn't we get the
Oh, look.
blueprints?
All right, when was the last log on that one? Early
Sure.
2000s?
If you remember correctly, yeah, it was like we think that these people aren't Aztec people. So
Currently,
we wouldn't have the record on them.
I'm saying
Is Jim still here?
No, Jim
He's
actually.
still-
Jim pieced out towards the end of last. You guys said that
Okay.
you guys had all the information you needed, and then Jimothy left. But you can summon
Okay.
Jim back if you need him to, Karma.
No, I don't want to be. I don't want to be annoying. To get dismissed and told to come right back sounds obnoxious.
I
So
think
I'll-
Jim
I'll
left
leave
when
it
we
here.
were arguing
I think
about.
Jim deserves it.
True.
Sometimes it's hard to
All
know.
right. Well, you look for an El Chapo tunnel because if we can all get in at the same time without previously taking bullets ahead of time, I'm totally down for that. But whatever. I'm gonna
Are you
call
suggesting stealth?
if it's an option, but I don't think it will. If there's not an El Chapo tunnel, I don't think there's any way for us to actually go stealthy. Because if we try to play some, you should hire us thing, it's not gonna work. No way it's gonna work.
No, I definitely think we can't go stealthy, but I do think we need a two-pronged attack. One, to just lay into a building, get inside, and get access to the downstairs, and then two, figure out where we can. Are we still in the toxin plan? Like, try to gas them out or gas them while we're taking care of things upstairs and then head down.
Because
I
we
don't
need to
know
get gas masks if that's the case.
I don't think the gas is a good idea. I think just straight frags. Before entering any room, you breach door, frag it. You going after the explosion. I think that's our
Well,
best bet.
I also think we could do some reconnaissance once we get there. I don't know where we're gonna stay in the area, but I might be able to fly some reconnaissance if you buy me another drone. Don't mind me. I'm just asking for drones every other day.
If I can look and see if I still have anybody in the area.
And I also, how are we getting there? We're driving.
Yeah, driving.
Is it
We'll need to
like
get.
highway, or we can run into elves. I don't know.
What? Why would we run
Is
into
there a
elves?
straight shot, or can we just get on the highway and end up there? I don't know how this. It's like a deserted town, isn't it? Like what?
I mean, eventually we'll be. I'm sure we're going to be running on some dirt roads for a little bit, but mostly just highway. Yeah.
I mean, if you want, I can fly us out a few days early, do some recon, fly back.
I mean,
That's
Yeah.
dangerous.
I got Aztec plane money, like wherever I want to go, any airports.
But do you have solo operative balls to go out there by yourself?
I'll do it.
I don't know how close that hardwire
I'll
has
do
to
it.
get.
What if we drop from a plane with parachutes and land on the roof?
Yo,
You still need to get the tank and our extract vehicle there. Why not just drive?
Why don't we
I
drop
said
the plane
if we
with a
want to,
parachute?
I will do it. If we want to recon it out, I'll go. I can do it. I'm from there. Well, from the area. I speak the language. That's a pointed look at Mason. Like, I speak the language, and like, I know the culture. Like, I can blend. I have a different face than the last time I was there. People probably aren't even gonna see my face anyway because it's the sunniest goddamn place on earth according to Google. Also, I just Googled it, and it's a 22-hour drive from here to there.
Fun.
Yeah, I definitely think we should drive there when we're ready to attack, but just to scout it out.
So
I mean,
I'll go. Let me do it.
okay, so you and Hardwire airdrop in, and then what? Have like a rental car waiting for you outside of town as you guys hike out.
No, just
Like,
fly
so-
a couple hours into an airport, then
Yeah,
drive.
Bruce, is this in the middle? Like, is this in the middle of a town, or is this just like desolate, ain't nothing here, ghost town?
I mean, at one point it was a town, but Aslan sort of like moved away from that area when as technology started bringing up its actual like buildings at that location. So as of right now, I mean, it is technically a town, but based off like the maps and stuff that, because I know you guys like Google Earth this and looked at like satellite images, and it was just like 4 houses that are like sporadically down the street. But that was all that was on this stretch of road.
Okay.
But I mean, other than that, it's pretty desolate.
Yeah. Then if we could catch a flight into like nearest airport, grab a car, drive out, take a peek, drive back to the airport, flight back, that's like a day's worth of recon that we can get. It's a little more expensive, but I mean, like, I'm pretty loaded at the moment, so I can foot that bill if need be. And I would feel more comfortable sending someone who can get dirty with Hardwire as opposed to just Hardwire going by themselves.
Oh yeah, I never expected anyone to go truly by themselves. But instead of hiking your way out or sneaking your way out, if you guys could somehow sneakily airdrop in or somehow get not airdrop, but like sneak into town without anyone seeing you, and then just staying there, waiting for us to roll up, you can already be keeping eyes on as we get there. And then while you're defending that location, I armor up the tank, load it in the trailer, and I drive me, Dobrik, and Karma out there.
I mean, I'm down, and I'm more than willing to do this.
I mean, you guys also have
Reg.
a an absolute free way to get to As Technology headquarters. Like the As Technology headquarters. You have an absolute free way to get there. So it doesn't even cost you anything to get to Aslan.
But will they send a, a cargo flight so I can load up the tank and Humvee?
No, I was just saying, like,
No, we're not saying that.
No,
we're,
I'm just
still
like-
going to drive there. Just flying,
Right.
flying down there to do the recon.
Oh, yeah.
It's free.
So, like, you guys don't have to worry about public transportation or anything of that nature.
My only concern here, the only wrench that I see, like getting tossed in here, is if something goes sideways, you are 22 hours away.
Oh yeah, you guys are full blown dead.
Like we are completely on our own, looking at Hardwire. Hey, like, are you good with this? I don't want to just volunteer you for something,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah, I'm gonna hack their shit.
fuck
Doesn't
yeah.
matter.
I mean, I was planning on not getting within like a few miles. Like, I don't know how far away you need to be to hack their shit, but
Yeah.
Well,
if you could cop us a few, I have a plan.
yeah. I mean, if you need boosters, drones, fly planes, hey, you know what? Derek will pull out his cred stick that he got from De La Rosa and then hand it to you. 150 right there, whatever you need.
John, sorry.
Go ahead. Great was all I had to say.
Oh, okay. I mean, we can't legit see the terrain. Is it actually possible to sneak your way in there? Like, is there enough obstacles and houses and ruins to actually sneak your way in? Or is it just like, you look and it's just like desert, and you'd be like, I see people coming from like 2 miles out.
You forget
Like-
we have magic and mist form.
Yeah, like we have invisibility in this form.
I mean, you won't have either of the magic people with you.
Oh, and misform won't work in the sun. So
Yeah.
Put you in a
I think the bigger issue is they also
Black bottle.
probably have magic.
Yeah.
So even if we hide our physical selves, we have to.
No, yeah, I'm talking old fashioned.
I mean, and I can only assume that if Jim showed us the video of somebody watching us, then it's got to be related to this place. So it's either them being fully aware of us or what. So they're going to be ready for something.
I highly doubt the video came from this place.
well, if they
I
already
mean-
know about us, why don't we do something completely off the books and just invite them out to talk?
I'll
We invite
again.
them over.
I could do it. Send me out there with a megaphone and a sword. Like, I'll get out there. Come on out and talk to me. And then they come out, and I'm just like, what up?
Yeah, they hit their PA system like, hold on, summoning Blood Jesus. He'll be there in a minute.
And I'm like, Kamazat's a bitch. And then, it is what it is from there.
Either way, Josh, but old fashioned, like
It's not
military
impossible.
tactics.
It would be difficult. Like, so it's not like completely open desert surrounding, but there is quite a bit of distance between houses. Or like houses or rundown buildings or whatever would be around. There is quite a bit of distance between the two. So it's possible. It would be difficult, but it is still in theory possible. Really, the thing that sucks about it, really, any approach is going to be hard.
That's why I thought airdrop would be the best, because you just land on one of the roofs. Because isn't one of these buildings like multiple stories?
They all seem to be
Like-
two-story homes.
Oh, it's 2-story. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought they were bigger than that.
I mean, I trust myself with something rad like a Halo jump, even though I've never done it. But I'm not doing that tandem with Hardwire.
I don't think a Halo jump is needed when it's just a 2-story house.
No, I'm saying like if we're trying to be sneaky and go cool with it, like Halo jumps are cool as fuck. But either way, skydiving like that, like airdropping in, I really don't want to do tandem with Hardwire. Nothing against Hardwire, I just don't trust him to make the jump by himself.
Also, why can't he just rig up an automatic release whenever he hits a certain altitude? His computers just auto do it for him. So all he has to do is just jump out
I don't know.
and make sure his system's running.
I don't know, but the more we have this conversation, the more I feel like a dick for talking about him in front of him like that. And I'm very sorry, Hardwire.
What do you have to
That's-
say about this?
Where are we
Hardwire?
jumping?
Can you do that though?
Do what?
Set
I
up
don't
a
do that anymore.
parachute to auto release at a certain altitude.
We're jumping now? We're jumping out of an airplane?
This is why I said we don't do this.
I might
Like-
be able to do that. I might be able to do that. I'm just scared.
Can you
No,
fall out of an airplane?
I've been fine with the heights we've been in before because we've always had Dobrik here to just like.
Well, the reason I think Halo is because it stands for high altitude, low open. So high altitude means you're above the radar, and you open low enough in the altitude so you're also below the radar. So they won't see you technology-wise. The only way for anyone to see you is if somebody literally goes, "Are those two motherfuckers in parachutes right now?" Like,
You know, it could beat both of those scenarios. Magic invisibility.
okay, fine. 3 of you are going out there, and me and Dobrik and the random group of backup is going on a road trip with us.
That sounds like a really fun road trip. Take lots of pictures.
Yeah.
If they can detect us with magic, they can detect us with their eyeballs.
Right, like, I think we're gonna sit here and talk about how to do this for another week, and I just want to get on to fighting people.
How about we all
maybe-
just do our own thing?
They won't expect
So
it.
everybody split up.
How about this?
Meet there
How
in
about
a
What time
week.
do you guys want to meet? Yeah.
If
6
you
p.m.
and
next week?
Hardwire are going to go ahead of time, you guys figure out your plan, whatever you feel comfortable with, and you go. We're going to set up and get ready for the rest of us. Dobrik, Karma, I don't know what y'all need prepare for a big all-out magic war. I have no fucking clue. A cauldron, maybe? I don't know. But
I've got
whatever
6
you
karma
need,
burning a hole through my soul.
I don't know what that means. I thought you were Karma. How do you have more? I don't know how that works. But whatever you
Wouldn't do
need to get your magic bullets loaded into your magic magazine, let's fucking go. Okay? I'm gonna go buy a bunch of rockets and bullets. Ko, do you need any ammo? Or I'm not even gonna ask you need grenades, because you do. I'm getting you some.
Yeah, I need grenades, preferably crime grenades. That is my brand.
I'm gonna get you anything that goes boom. I don't care what brand is on it.
Crime is number one in making things go boom. So that's a thing. But I do also need I will need some ammo, preferably. If you can get me some of that buck that fuck, please, for this shotgun.
Just text it to me.
Oh yeah.
Just text me
the
your
brand.
order.
That's the brand I shoot. The brand I shoot is called the buck that fuck.
The buck that
It's high brass and it's real cool.
Okay, I will feel weird asking a gun dealer for that. All right.
Yeah, no, just walk up and be like, I need the bug to fuck, and they're gonna go, I know what you want. Really, it's just like, it's like if you took slug and buck and threw it into one thing and said go nuts, but the slug is really tiny.
Okay.
Yeah, you get it. You get it. You get it. The look on his face says he gets it.
Okay. Hardwire, you send me a list of all the weaponry your tank has. 40 millimeters, HE rockets. I don't know what it shoots. Just send me all the calibers, and I will pick up enough.
It doesn't shoot anything. We just
What?
bought the tank.
Doesn't
We
have
got the weapons up on it. Not.
Oh, I just gave you
It's
150,000.
not.
medium.
What part of our world has been all service? I
Yo,
can hold 3 heavy weapons on that bad boy.
Okay. Can you mount? And I reach in the back. This RPG.
Yeah. Can be mounted.
Is it automatic, or does somebody actually have to load it?
Oh, I'll just
Can
shoot it.
you?
It mounts on there. Boom.
but
bang.
somebody would have to reload
Does
it.
somebody have to get up, like walk up to the tank and put it
Yeah.
in there?
That's a thing that would have to happen.
Also, you guys are like talking like an actual tank. It is a large, like, metal covered vehicle that can have weapons attached to it.
It's like a Honda Civic with treads.
It's not like an actual like Tiger tank.
Yeah, it
Do a
doesn't have like a
Civic.
cannon on it or anything. It's not a
Trevic.
tank. It's like a
It's
Giant
it's the
trash
weapon
can.
base.
It really is a drone. Like it's meant to replace my body in combat. Like it can take cover. It can like adjust its hydraulic and go down, and like hide behind things, and like hold the gun up and shoot over it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's
Pretty
a
cool.
Tonda.
Yeah,
Tank
there's.
Honda.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other drones. I've been over the past few hours. I've really been getting into drones. There's other ones we can
All
get.
right.
If you want, we can get one. They came out with a new model. It's called the Whirling Death. I'd take that in there.
That's got my attention.
It's a big spinning Krillin looking disc, and I push a button, monofilament whips just come out and spin around and cut everything up.
Yo, I'm gonna walk up with like a paper catalog and go, can you point to it in this for me? What page is that on and what book is that in?
It's the new book,
Oh, okay.
It's a double clutch.
Double Clutch, yeah.
Hey, what's that As Technology CEO's name again?
Flavia De La Rosa.
Does anyone have his personal phone number?
Her and yes.
Her personal phone
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I could
And
get
do
it with a
you
megaphone.
number. Do you think I could call in a favor for an airstrike?
On their own shit?
That's not their shit.
Listen, I don't know if this is their shit, but right now I have to keep it that way because if I know that this is their shit, I could be in bigger shit. So, I let's not, because I mean, unless
What
they're like
about-
bunker busters.
Okay, let me just ask if they have a bunker buster, and don't ask questions. Can I have a bunker buster?
I'm gonna walk away from the group a little bit, and I'm just gonna make a phone call. I'm gonna try and call Brunwyn.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and call Brunwyn, but I'm not telling anybody. I'm just like exasperated, like, what the fuck? And I'm gonna walk away and start trying to make a phone call.
Okay.
Bunker buster. No.
This is getting absurd.
The phone call doesn't even connect.
Mm,
You've been blocked.
fuck. And I turn around and go back to the conversation.
You know, not that crazy.
You know, I was trying to call a dragon to see if maybe we could get a dragon involved. But
Oh.
then I remembered it wasn't that my number's been blocked at all. I remembered that blood magic is the thing that kills dragons. And if we got the sister of the CEO of Seder Krupp killed, that would probably be a really bad look for us. So that's why I didn't complete the call. It's not that I've been blocked.
Was your idea to just put like a bunker buster in her claws and then she just drops it?
No, my plan was to call her and go, can you fuck that shit up?
Okay.
My dearest Brunwyn, I have 140,000 new yen. Will you help me?
That's literally chump change for a dragon.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm-
I'm trying.
I'm gonna Google weapons real quick that contain the highest magazine capacity and the biggest caliber to shove on this Tonda.
Did you say a
Give me a
Honda?
second. A Tonda, a tank Honda, a Tonda.
Oh, gotcha.
Can you
Paul-
attach my super squirt to it?
No,
Yeah.
mean,
I don't think we
probably.
should, but
I can load it up with a bunch of toxins.
unless it's acid that's gonna burn the building down.
It'll burn their eyeballs out of their brains.
No, I'm just gonna go ahead and just actively tell you no.
I feel like you're really into destroying all these buildings.
I just
I'm just
don't
really
want
excited to
them
get
to
my life
have
back.
cover.
I mean, what if we just bust into one of the buildings and then have B Squad kind of watch the door while we go down and do our stuff?
Yeah, the dudes up top watch the door while we're
Leave the
down.
tank up there.
While we're down slicing them up, because I'm pretty sure the tank won't be able to come down. Then, yeah, I think that's perfect.
That was my plan.
No.
We have the tank make a big noise, like blast some shells into a building, and then we just come from a different building.
No, we're
Wouldn't
saying
even
the same
expect.
building.
So, Hardwire recon team. Do you want to see if we can get on a plane like today?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna call my travel agent. I'm gonna call Kyrie.
No, why? Just Dover could get you there for free.
Yeah, but
Touche.
I need a
I'm gonna call my travel agent. I'm gonna call Dobrik.
Are you guys going there without us? Was that the plan? Did we discuss this?
Yeah.
We have about 6 plans, per the usual. We have about 6 plans in the works,
And none of them
gonna-
are gonna come to
yeah.
fruition. As
Or
soon as
all of them are in a way.
Why
as
don't we
soon
just
as
yeet
bullets
the tank at the building.
as soon as bullets start flying, we're all gonna go, what was the plan?
not a bad
And it's just gonna fall apart.
I
But
can't wait until we actually have a hierarchy in a campaign, and we have to just go with whatever that person said.
What is the speed of the tank, and can we fill it with explosives and just launch it into the building?
there's no cavity to put stuff in. You could strap stuff to it, but like
No, we're not gonna kamikaze the Tonda. All right.
Ooh, if we bought a bunch of cheap, really fast drones,
You can get through the
rig them
hangar.
with explosives, just go zipping through the hallways, boom, boom.
Enchant it with a fireball.
Even better.
fireball
Work
gnat
situation.
drones.
Yeet the tank with a fireball.
No,
Wait, the tank is on a track, right? We get a bunch of spirits, cast movement, launch it.
That's what I'm saying.
oh my
Yes, you're
God.
so smart.
I'm over. I am actually over your spirit railgun, but I'm not over fireball gnat drones.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
You guys figure that out. I'm gonna go call Kyrie.
Because it's just a swarm of fireballs flying around.
Josh is like,
How-
they're gonna beat me. I just know.
How long has it been since I originally talked to Kyrie?
It's been like 45 minutes.
5 minutes, you clingy shit.
I was just gonna check. I'd be like, "Did you get the peep?" I thought Josh was gonna be like, "It's been like 6 hours."
It's been 45 minutes while you guys had this conversation from the last time you originally brought up hiring a B squad and calling Kyrie.
Well, I'm going to a black market, whatever one is closer.
Okay.
If anyone cares to join me, get in the Humvee.
I'm with you.
Get in the Humvee.
I will also go because I want to see the
Dobrik's cred
big,
stick in hand.
Yeah.
I want to see the big old guns that go juk, 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 that we put on this thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy a formula.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do some magic-y shopping as well.
Okay. So
Do
we'll
you
go
know
ahead
physical
and
barrier.
I do not know physical barrier.
Making sure.
Is that like
I was gonna learn some
sports
stuff.
team? Or...
Yes.
Guys, I want to put a gun on the Tonda that goes yeah as you shoot it, so it's just like just like really big machine gun, and one that goes wha 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 wha.
wow.
Mason's not impressed, but like
And when it comes
gonna
for
happen.
all the ammo you need, just add 10% on to whatever the price of the ammo is. Depending on what guns you're looking to outfit your drone with.
Say it correctly, Tonda.
I said it correctly. It's a drone.
No, the weapons the way I was gonna handle it was I was just gonna walk in there and be like, I need the biggest caliber, fully automatic weapon you have.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy. Just while we're on the topic of just buying random things,
Mhm.
I'm gonna buy 20 pepper punches, just so I have a full clip of pepper punch bullets for my super squirt.
Beautiful. Easy enough. Add 10% to however much it costs.
I
Um,
it only costs 100 for 20.
so
Super
it's
or a pepper punch.
uh,
Jeez.
you guys are also wanting magical stuff, correct?
Yeah, I was going to see if I could learn a spell or get a spell formula.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna call up Konami's dude and see if I can learn the clot spell from him.
Yes. Do you have the cost of what that formula would be?
It's a health spell. I can figure out the cost.
Yeah, add 20% to the cost of the claw spell.
All right, sounds good.
And then physical barrier, which is pretty normal spell.
Right.
If I can find that at the market.
Yeah, add 10% to whatever cost it would be, and you can get it.
Manipulation.
Oh, dude, I forgot that I had some of these adept powers. It's about to get real fun.
LOL.
You forgot you had adept powers?
Yeah,
no, there was a couple that I forgot about.
The adept forgot they had adept powers. Don't worry about it, guys.
I've been trying to use one that I invested in pretty heavily, but apparently nobody ever tries to read my aura. But whatever.
I mean, to be fair, you haven't really needed to You guys did the last mission pretty stealthy, and no one really needed to really worry about your aura.
I got cool shit. I could set my sword on fire.
Yep. You guys didn't even use your sword the entire last run.
I could set bullets on fire.
What?
What have you been doing?
Got elemental missile. It means I can use it with a gun. I could just set bullets. I could set shotgun rounds on fire. Pull that trigger. It's just dragon breath. Cool as hell.
How many times have you used it?
Never. I keep forgetting.
But cool as hell.
It's cool as shit.
Let's look at core rulebook. Going to weapons.
Hey, guys, if we wanted to walk from Seattle down to Aslan, it would take 440 hours.
Let's do it.
Sounds like a fun hike.
He has 1 RPK HMG and 2 Panthers.
I have 2 RPKs.
What's a panther?
Heavy. It's a Panther XXL. Does 7p, but it's only. I guess it's not. It's semi-auto, but it does 7p base. It's on page 258 underneath machine guns in the core robot. But he's got, like I said, 2 RPKs, HMGs available, as well as a Panther.
So you already have 2 RPKs, right? You said?
Yeah, they're on my roto drones right now. So if you want the roto drones there.
Can the roto drones come inside the facility? Are they small enough?
Yeah, they should be.
Then yeah, let's pick up 2 additional RPKs then. You said it can hold 3 weapons. Do you have a grenade launcher?
I only have the RPKs.
No, I looked at these. Sorry.
Roll your edge. Tell me how many hits you get.
Two.
2. No, they do not seem to have one.
Do you think your hands on one?
How soon do you need it?
As soon as possible.
Yeah, I can try to find one as soon as possible.
Okay. I guess here's my information. Give me a call when you get one.
Sounds good.
All right. But yeah, we'll take the 2 RPKs.
Do you want the Panther as well? Or just the RPKs?
Just the RPKs for now.
Okay. That will be 20,000 new yen.
I'm just gonna look at Hardwire.
Oh, yep.
Like-
Here you go.
It's not your money.
He'll go ahead and take the cred stick and remove 20,000 new yen from it. Hand the cred stick back.
Extended box magazine, please. Also for those.
They currently come with 100 belt. Do you want another belt? Belt's the longest or the biggest thing it could have. You could do their 50 clip or 100 belt. They both come with belts.
Then I will buy another box of the belt and I will attach those by hand and just make a bigger box. So there is 200 on each RPK. Heavy
Okay.
loading.
What kind of ammo? Any specific ammo you wanted to use for it?
Probably should buy explosive.
Okay. Just add 10% of how much they would cost for explosive rounds for a machine gun.
So we need 200
You
on
you
each.
get because you get 100 round with
Per
the
gun.
gun that comes
So
with
we need-
it. So you just need 200 rounds of explosive
200,
rounds.
but we might want to reload. So we'll get an extra 100, so 400 total rounds purchased of explosive.
Okay, just let me know how much it is and take the cost plus 10%.
How much was on that cred stick to begin with?
150K.
That was my sign-on bonus.
Are you looking to buy like a drone with that money? Because I can kick in too, if you need more.
I was gonna do some drone shopping, but I don't want to go overkill on these drones.
Saying Dobrik was kind of excited about those Fireball Nat drones as well.
Those are the cheap
yeah.
ones.
That's ready to go. I have 10
No,
nats ready
do
to
what you
go. Look, I need to. If I do our plan, it would be a lot easier to buy some of these drones. I could have a blimp circling up high, and just have some drones on the side, and then they just fly off and come down and help us fight. I could have an airplane overhead doing surveillance. That was sort of my idea, but those get pretty expensive. Or we could just do. It's Konami. What do you want to do? You want to have me fly a drone around, or do you want to do it the old-fashioned way?
Down there, I think having your wits about you is going to be a good thing so that you aren't just holding on to somebody's belt the whole time. But at the same time, I think we all need to be combat viable. So you having something that if when the Drek hits the fan, you could just ditch out like a quad roto that has a gun on it and take cover and fly the drone. Or
I fly 10 drones at a time.
so then when you
I don't have 10 drones besides.
you just drop a duffel bag on the floor and unzip it, and out come 10 roto drones with big ass machine guns on them because space is a thing I don't understand. Whatever you need to be able to make it viable like that, because at some point we're all going to be needing to send lead down range or damage down range. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll have a bunch of fireballs for Dobrik. I'll have 2 roto drones and a tank.
I think that's solid. And then a handful of I think we give a hardwire 2 grenades just in case.
I don't want them. They're more likely to kill me than anyone else.
Fair. You don't
and
get
I have
them.
this. Don't forget the gun you bought me.
Whoa! I
Winging it
didn't.
around in this
Nope.
public space.
I'm just gonna grab the wrist, take the gun in my belt.
Yeah, me and Carver have been playing catch all week. It's been great.
Fuck.
Also, Mr. Arms Dealer, I need literally every grenade you have in this store.
One of each.
I know what you heard was I need a lot of grenades. What I said was
You're not gonna stick around. He detonates all of them in literally 3 minutes. It's pretty impressive.
He has 5 grenades available.
That's it?
Yeah. I mean, most people just don't walk around with a bandolier full of grenades and here.
They've never been to Aslan.
A bandolier. I need a trunk.
Go find some Halloweeners.
5, and 3 of them are frags, 2 are flashbang.
I'm gonna just take those 2 flashbangs as if they're just garbage and be like, you can have these back.
And I'm gonna go, nope, I want those, and take those and put them on my belt and pay them in.
I will buy the 3 and be like, also, when you're getting the grenade launcher, I need high explosive rounds for those, as many as you can get, and then I need more grenades, explosive grenades, the handheld ones, on top of the flunk ones.
Thunk and handheld. Got it.
The dude just works in retail. He's not an idiot.
Yeah, the
Sir, this is a
dude
Wendy's.
is acting like I'm not offering him the most money he's seen in a long time for explosives.
If it's
Also,
not in stock, it's not in stock.
That's how you lose business right there.
that is exactly how you lose business. This is a black market, not a Sears. Okay, he can get me what I need.
I mean, I can. It
Just
just
saying.
takes time.
That's what I'm
Hopefully,
saying.
not too much time. I also need plastic explosives.
How long is too much time? And
We're leaving in like what, 2-3 days?
Sure.
Have you seen my jacket? It's got a +4 social.
God damn it.
it's true. It's
That's where I
real,
am right now.
real
More
leather.
than normal.
What was I gonna say? Fuck. Forgot what I was gonna ask for. Somebody else go. I think.
I'm gonna look at the guy and I'm gonna pull out the letter opener,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna just kind of like not threateningly, just like hold it there. I'm gonna go. I need a flashback for this.
A flashback for your knife?
Yeah. I was reading a thing about people doing a flashing blade upgrade where you pretty much just take a flashback and tape it to your blade, and then it's pretty much just a flashbang on your sword. It's actually in the book on page 66 of Firing Squad. It's a weapon upgrade. It's the flashing blade upgrade.
Yeah. I don't have any sort of flashbacks, but I can keep an eye out for some.
Do you know somebody who might, like, is there like a I feel really silly asking you with the guns about blade stuff. Not that I don't trust you, it just feels really silly. Do you know like a blade guy around
I
here?
sell blades, guns, grenades.
Fine, fair.
As this one
Sorry.
said, it's the black market. It's not whatever a Sears is.
It went under a while ago.
It's under now.
I bought out that GameStop.
What's a GameStop?
It's a website. Don't Google it.
Seems like fake
But yeah.
news.
So also, if you get one of those, just call me. Let me know. We'll pick that up. I also need plastic explosive.
Okay.
Is that a today thing or?
Oh, I mean,
thing?
I'll call you. I mean,
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know if I'm paying. I just need to know if I'm paying for it now or if paying for it when you call me. I don't know.
I mean, no, yeah, you can pay me when you get it.
Okay. So I do need I need some shotgun ammo, but more particularly I need that buck that fuck.
I'm so glad you're here to ask him.
Oh, what?
I need that buck that fuck.
What is that?
Oh, don't act like you don't know what the hell it is. I'm
Don't
gonna
kink shame. Don't kink shame.
I'm gonna I'm going to like rack one out of the shotgun and go, I need this, and show him the shell. Like I need like 2 big ass handfuls of this. Please.
I'll put it on your wish list.
Does this guy have fucking now I'm gonna be a dick. Does this guy have anything? I'm gonna put it back in the shotgun.
It's pretty disappointing. How many other black markets do I know of around here?
I mean, not many. I mean, I'm assuming right now, like you're at the Seamstress Union.
Isn't that one gone?
No, that's
No,
that's
that
the
was
one
the
you guys
coffee
went
house.
into after the Jabruvian Coffee House.
Is there like a blue market or a red market?
Yeah.
Fine, my guy. Do you have any bandoliers?
Yes.
I would like 2 bandoliers, please.
I have 1 bandolier that those grenades were on.
Fuck. I'm over this guy. Oh man.
So, do you guys need anything else?
I guess just give me a call. By the way, from our selection of armory, I'm sure you can assume we're going on some sort of mission we need these. If you can think of anything we might need, just call me and ask if we want it.
I do have
Money-
one thing.
Money's not an object.
He gets underneath the table, pulls out
Shotgun.
exactly a shotgun in place. No, a smaller looking safe and places it on the table. Looks over, swaps it around so that way the combination's facing him. Types it in. You guys hear a beep as it opens up, and he opens it and rotates it back around, and there's a briefcase inside.
Are we going to get more than that? I'm not quoting an old
roll-
movie and demanding what's in the box at a very high volume.
The box.
Roll a memory check, Mason. Konami's never seen this before. Don't worry.
Where is... Oh, right there. 3 hits out of 6.
3.
50%.
You look at it. You've seen one of these before.
Okay.
They're one of the tactical nukes that Ares used to bomb Chicago. They were like CK nukes that they sort of dropped in locations.
How... What's the... Like, what if I remember right, what was the, like, nuclear fallout to, like, if... Was it like Chernobyl? Like, can I walk in there afterwards? Or
Oh, no,
was it,
absolutely not. I mean, you'd have to have a radiation suit to go in. It's not like nearly as Chernobyl bad, but I mean, it's a nuke.
It's a nuke, Mace.
Okay, before I say anything, before I even tell Ko what this is, I'm like, do you have the suits we need with this?
I have one.
Can you get more?
One's all we need.
Yeah, one is all we need for that.
May
gotta get
be
the thing
able
out.
to.
I could send a drone in.
Okay. Before we figure that out, how much is this?
500,000.
All right, team huddle.
That's more grenades and a nuke.
Let's talk about the. Let's
Okay,
talk about the
so-
up and up.
You also don't know what this is yet. So I'm like, hold on. I'm gonna turn around and be like, do you remember? And then I'm gonna explain the whole thing. Like,
21st night of September.
I'm like, that's a nuke.
We're nuking the bugs away.
microwave?
But I'm gonna pull Ko aside. I'm gonna make sure nobody else can hear. Like, I hardwire. I'm gonna kind of be like, hardwire. There's like DJ equipment over there, and we'll
Those
just
are
pull Ko
drones,
aside. Like,
but same thing.
that's a nuke. A nuke. We don't even have to really fight. We just jam that down their throat and be like, good luck, motherfuckers, and then come back and pick up the shit afterwards.
I think it was September. On and on. Nuking
Classic.
people autumn day.
So, other than you singing, what do you think?
I think if we have the money he's asking for, sure. So, I'll be right back. I have to take this call.
Oh, he just gave me moral permission to nuke people, and he's gonna leave.
Yeah, they're gonna be when they come back. I want this nuke to be detonated. let's just get with the program now, Brewer. We are in.
Got it.
I'm
Okay.
on the phone.
Okay, so how much total money do we have?
I have 180.
How much do you have, Dobrik?
I have. Oh, wait, that's how much I weigh. I have 47,000 plus the 120,000 stone or hardwire is holding.
Hardwire, how much money do you have?
3,000.
Don't worry about tax.
It's still the club.
For a nuke?
Also,
It's just the
Konami
same
has
thing
a
they
ton of
created
money
for
as
all of
well.
Konami
yeah.
probably
I
has
don't-
like
180 to 190,000.
Yeah, I don't think we have a cumulative amount.
Just gotta
don't
talk
I'm
them
pretty
down
sure-
a little bit.
I think you guys do
Yeah.
actually.
based off of what Dobrik said, and then Konami or
I only have
I'm
52,000.
Right. So we have.
Nami and Karma have
You and I
like
have 100.
36 together.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're pushing. We're close. We're really close.
Yeah, just talk him down a little bit, and then we
'Cause-
can make this terrible idea a reality.
Dude, just imagine.
I
Like,
know.
we literally
You
just
only have-
fight our way in. We're just like, we just go like just barely. We have to get like 2 floors down. Like that's it. And they're just like, all right, let's just leave. They're like, they're gonna be ready to go. They're gonna be like, are they not coming? Why are they not coming? And then all of a sudden, they're just dust.
What if we pay the guy more money than what he wants, but on an IOU?
Because people that are buying nukes always come back.
Always
Pay
come
him
back.
half now, half later.
This is a solid investment.
I think that's how Russia does it.
You're the silver tongue.
Yeah, that's
I'm just saying.
exactly.
Yeah, it's all on you, Mace. You got to convince him to do it.
Okay,
Half
so
and
how
half
much do I
way.
need to bring him down?
I actually like
Bring him
in
up to
theory.
half an hour.
I don't think you have to bring him down. I think
But
so.
you should.
Right. I mean, because
I
right
think you
now
should.
Dobrik has 150, Karma has 180.
We still
Uh,
need to buy the
alright,
RPKs,
alright.
the ammo.
That's already. That's already including the
I already
120.
deducted all that.
That's already coming out of the 120 that was like on that credit stick.
Yeah, it's
Well,
128.
yeah,
We
150
just
was
robbed
on
this
it.
motherfucker.
Yeah, so it's 128 is on it now. Also, you did just send Hardwired to the drone station with 128,000 new yen. So take that information however you will.
Oh, Co gave me the the moral permission really fast. He's like, yeah, I like the idea. And I'm like, I'm turning around and instantly talking to this man. Is
Can I use
So
influence to
you
lower the
want it?
price?
I do.
Does it work? I'll take a look at it.
I don't know how to test.
I
Yeah,
won't touch it. I won't touch it. Look with your eyes, not your hands.
I mean, you're the engineer. All right, you tell me. Does it have everything we need? Actually, does it have a detonator and everything? Is this all we need?
So the only thing you need for this weapon, because it looks like a suitcase. That you know those like the old suitcases that have like the little twist knobs on it to keep them locked.
Yeah.
But it's like that, except it's a keypad. You enter in the activation code, leave it, and let it go boom.
How much time is it set for?
It's however much you need. It's a
Okay.
set and forget it kind of nuke, you know?
Oh, because that's what we need.
What's the damage radius on this thing?
The guy that looks like I have no idea. I've never seen one of these go boom
I
before
make
in my
a
life.
Logic test.
Yeah, it would be a difficult one, but you can make a logic test.
How
Does
big
it
was?
destroy
Actually, a
orbs?
ballpark.
Yeah, that's another thing I need to talk to Jim about. I was like, do you think your magical orb that you want would survive a nuke?
We'll ask questions later. Buy nuke first, ask questions later. That's the only motto I know.
What's the return policy on this thing?
Non-existent.
We pay for half now, but then half later.
Do I get to add any skills to this? Electronics, engineering, or just a straight logical?
Straight logic, since it's about a nuke.
Ramp. Alright. Well, I only got 2 hits. Oh wait, I get 1 point of edge for free. I'm gonna re-roll one of these bad
Do
ones,
it.
see if I can get myself up to 3. Let's go. Ooh, it's a 4. Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, it took multiple of these to nuke most, like, Chicago. So they're probably anywhere between, like, 300 and 400 meters.
I think
I would probably get the job done.
we probably don't even really need to go down 2 floors. We could probably just find a nice little trash can to shove it in on the top floor, and then just come back later.
But do nukes leave craters?
Yeah.
Does a bear shit in the woods?
Does Karma bathe?
All these are the
That's
same
a-
answer. Maybe.
That's a more nuanced question.
Could be possibly. I don't know.
Do you count the rain as bathing?
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, hold. I'm like 1 second. I need to consult somebody real quick. I'm just gonna turn around and talk to Karma. Like in our, where are you physically, Karma?
I think I'm right next to you.
Yeah, I mean
Oh,
they're a little bit down. There's like a little magic shop that you guys know that exists. They're inside buying that, but he just walked out of the magic shop.
okay. I'm gonna be like, hey, Karma. I need you to become Jarma real quick, and then I need to talk to Jarma in your head.
Okay. I will ask Jim to show himself and take over my body
Okay.
and speak through my mouth.
Through your brain. Through your brain.
My brain.
A few moments go by, and Mace and Konao, you guys see Jim appear on the astral, and then become one with Karma. So Jarma has arrived, and you see Karma's eyes roll back, go black. Yes, like in the mental space.
So we have an idea. I just don't know how fragile your artifact is. Do you think it would survive a nuke?
What?
So let's say your artifact is on level 5 of an underground bunker. We set a nuke on level 1. It blew up. We come back later. Do you think your artifact would still be intact?
I mean, if it's a regular nuke, I don't see why not.
All I'm hearing is good news. Thank you. That's all I needed.
I double check the schematics of the
Mhm.
building to make sure there aren't like blast doors or something weird that's gonna.
Nothing you can.
Blast doors, I don't care if they are blast doors. You're not stopping a nuke at point blank range.
I mean, I've seen funnier shit in this world.
Karma, you see Jim peek over and sort of like follow Mace back over to the arms dealer. Looks. That one would destroy it, though. It's meant to kill magical spirits. Why would it would affect anything that's magical that's around?
But it would make the job so much easier.
I mean, you could still do it. It would fail, but you could still do it.
I mean, we'd fail your mission.
I mean, if you're failing my mission on purpose, then what's the point of going there?
I get to blow up a bunch of mages that deserve it. I know you feel that.
That I don't
But
mind.
nah.
It's very interesting, though, that it's just floating around lower Seattle.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
What if we use the nuke as like a kamikaze thing? Like, hey, don't shoot me or I'll blow us all up.
I work.
You see, like, Karma begins to smile really big after saying it, but it's like, you can tell it's a Jim smile.
Ballsy. You could walk in there with the dead man switch. Literally, we get you to the front door, and then we just order them to bring us the orb.
No harm, no foul.
I mean, do you think it'll work?
I know it will do something.
Either way, it'll fuck them up. Like we've killed enough blood mages to know that this is a magically oriented nuke. So there's nothing they can do about it. Doesn't matter how many magical barriers they put around us, it's gonna blow through it, right?
We can hope.
You're asking me?
I'm looking at Jarma at this point. He seemed to be the most knowledgeable about that fucking nuke.
I mean, I could just... I was there in Chicago when it happened. I mean,
So-
not, like, physically in but around Chicago.
Either way,
It was good enough to
I-
take out multiple bug spirits that were in underground in Chicago through the Universal Brotherhood. So
Well, I volunteer. If we're doing this plan, I'll volunteer to wear the nuke. It's my life on the line, one way or another.
all right. I look at the arms and be like, 400 grand and some suits. Who else are you really going to sell this to?
$450, and the suits are on me.
I feel like this dude is just trying to move some like hot
Doesn't really-
equipment.
I mean, it's a nuke, so yeah, it's hot.
Yeah. It's literally the hottest.
No, I feel like he's just like, all right, so if you just take this shit off my hands, I will say I never saw you, and you'll be doing me a favor.
He's an underground black market dealer to Shadowrunners. That's kind of his job, is to not see. Like, oh, I don't know who that guy was.
How about 300 now? And we don't even know if this nuke works. So how about 300 later? 600,000 total. I'll be
Yeah,
back
can
to
I
you
make
in a
that?
week.
See if it works, actually.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll engineering to see if it works.
Touch a couple wires together, see if it sparks.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
I just
lean
want
over
to be
and be
very
like,
clear that I'm not touching it.
Abundantly
Well,
clear.
look at it.
I'm going to say in our brain to Jarma, how in the world are you going to pay for the extra 100K that we don't have?
We have a whole week.
A whole week? You think the casino was that easy?
Like just rounding up, we have a week. You know, asking for a
5
month.
hits.
It's asking for a month.
5 hits. Looking over it, I mean, the interface for like the input is turned off because it hasn't been activated or anything like that.
I don't activate it. I just want to make sure.
No, I mean from the outside, besides like the external keypad that's on it, it looks like a briefcase. There's no way to tell, like without opening it up, that there's
And
any.
is there a way to tell that it hasn't been tampered with?
You look on the outside, there it looks in pristine condition.
Okay. Well, it doesn't look like it's been tampered with. But there could be Girl Scout cookies in there, for all we know.
I mean, if there's Girl Scout cookies in there, I'm gonna eat them.
But that if there's Girl Scout cookies in there, we eat those Girl Scout cookies and then come back and hunt this guy down, kill him, and take our money. So it's fine.
It's true.
I'm just gonna like walk over to Hardwire and just like quietly be like, hey, if we buy this, I'm gonna need you to rig up a kill switch on it, so you're gonna have to touch it. Can you just touch it and check and make sure it works? Please.
Sure. Let's just risk everybody's life.
Can I sell you
Seattle.
guys?
I mean, he's been keeping it under his desk, so
Can I use my 5 hits?
I mean, he looks over. You press like the on button, and it's asking for an access code.
Does the access code start the timer? Arm the thing.
Yes, it arms the thing.
Oh, it looks like it's working.
You get the access code once you make the purchase.
I just meant like, could he like open up the case and look in, make sure all the
Not
like,
without the access
nuclear
code.
You can't even look
You
inside.
can't open it without. It's like Ares had a plan so that way no one could tamper with nuclear weapons after they were leaving them in buildings.
I think this is just supporting my half now, half later idea.
Yep, I think 300 thou now, 300 thou when we get back.
Roll influence.
How much money do we actually have? We have just under 600,
I don't know about that.
if not more.
I can ask
150
for an
from
advance on my salary.
we have 150 from Dobrik, 140 from me.
180 from me. So you guys got 3.
I say, hang on, everyone. and I go over to the tech station and I buy a Geiger counter.
Okay.
And I bring it over and I'm gonna see if this thing.
It's hot.
Oh,
Okay, cool. Yeah. Gotcha.
I
Logic
got
my way through it.
I got 6 hits on the influence.
400 now, 200 later.
Same amount.
how about how about
Hold on. The upfront price to never talk to you again was $450. So
I mean, I figure you're gonna talk to me again either way. I mean, you guys, this is not your first time coming in here and buying stuff.
Well, now we know it's hot.
I could have told you that to begin with.
all right.
100 might as well just pay for it up
We
front.
just don't trust
yeah,
you.
just pay for it up front.
Could
Here we
also
go.
do that.
Ready? Here's the deal. 250 now, plus a picture of that guy's butthole, and I point to Mason.
I don't think.
We'll pay the $450.
Yeah,
up
Konami,
front.
I know
Never talk to you again.
we like his butthole. You know what I mean?
You would like my butthole?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
He goes ahead and holds out his hand.
400
like-
will give you 5 stars.
I'm just gonna like reach around.
5 stars
Wow.
on Yelp. 10 out of 10 wood sharp here again.
Karma's a bargain dealer.
I'm just gonna like reach around and grab everybody's cred sticks.
Okay, well, we need to make sure who's spending what. That way we can take it off character sheets.
I would do 150 for me.
Okay.
I have 52
I can do more
thou.
if we need to.
I don't have the starter bonus cred stick on me, but I'll use the leftover 25k from last party run and then 25k of personal for 50.
Okay.
I have 140 that I can drop. That's gonna take me to 0, but like whatever.
We'll make it back.
Yeah, I have.
Karma, you say 150?
Yeah.
Yeah, my 52 is also gonna drop me to 0.
Right now
If
you're
I
at
need to
200.
invest more.
Without making 0 for or for Konami and Mason, you guys, just with Dobrik's 2 and Karma's, you guys are sitting at 200k.
You added the 128 sign-on bonus that I'm doing, right?
I can add the 128. 328.
Then
So you
do
guys need 122 more.
then I'll do the 122.
Okay. All right. You guys split up the money, and you guys are now the new proud owners of an Ares Tech tactical nuke.
For the record, when you call Dobrik and ask him to transfer this money, he's going to call this plan fantastic. Lee Dumb.
This is Lee Dumb. Operation Lee Dumb.
Lee Dumb.
I'm gonna stick the thing in my backpack.
Okay.
I think I should hold it since I paid most
No.
for it.
No.
I actually think
I-
you should take the safe with you because it's sealed to keep the radiation from being exposed on your backpack currently.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that. I'll take that then.
What's the password? We know the password.
Mm,
That password.
He goes ahead on a piece of paper,
it better be cardstock.
slide it over to you. It is extremely it is an old piece of paper, but it has a 6-digit code.
Right.
All right.
I'll be back if this doesn't work.
If it doesn't work, we're probably dead.
Well, you're not coming back. We'll probably be far away.
Oh, all right. Cool. Then I think that's probably all we need.
So do you still need me to call you for like the grenade launcher, grenades?
Yes.
What do you need
I'm
more?
just gonna look at Ko and be like, how?
Sure.
You know what? No, whatever. Fine, it's cool. We did the thing. You upsold the shit out of us.
I upsold you on. Okay.
It's a terrorist weapon.
I was just here to buy some grenades, and you're like, yeah, okay, so you know a frag grenade? Here's a nuke.
Yeah.
Like, if that's not an upsell, I don't know what an upsell is.
You only have 3 frags? Well, I got this.
Right.
You just sounded like you guys were trying to do some demolition, and I don't know something to demolish anything faster than that.
God damn. You are... Whatever. All right.
All right. So let's go back to the Batcave, and I'm just gonna look at Harp and like, you have to figure out how to put a deadman switch on a nuke.
Yeah, we might end this campaign tonight. And no one can play Shadowrun ever again because I blew up the whole city.
Yep.
You won't.
More Seattle.
There will be a roll made for adding
I
that
know.
switch.
I've done it before.
I'm perfectly aware how this works.
Why do you think I was yelling that I wasn't touching the goddamn thing?
All right.
Plan doesn't work. We don't have a deadman switch.
I think we just made this a whole run infinitely more complicated by adding a nuke to it. But that's just me.
I think we've made this run infinitely more fun.
We could have been there and been killing blood pages by now.
Oh, let's go ahead. Let's hop on the plane right now.
Why don't we talk about it on the flight?
Okay.
Well, we're not. Well,
I'm not working on any nuke.
let's just head back to the Batcave. Let's see how
I
this
would be
goes.
more comfortable going to the middle of the desert and trying to do this.
I mean, you mean the Barrens for us?
This
Yeah.
place like in the middle of a desert.
Well, we need to make sure this works before we start heading there.
Well, I'm not making sure anything works. I'm gonna give you my best guess. There's a decent shot we push that or let go of that button and just stand there.
All right.
I can't test it. I guess I could test it on other. Give me those flashbangs. I'll test it on this.
Also, and then I'm just gonna like hand him the radiation suit. Like, you might need this while you're working on it.
100%. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Can't wait.
And then let's go home. I can't wait to see how mad Kyrie's gonna be.
You brought a nuke into our home.
Yeah.
You guys go ahead, get back.
Also, should we cancel the order for the other runners? Because
One of them could wear the nuke.
I also would like to bring us. I would like to bring us back around to the statement I made earlier, where if they're dead, we don't have to pay them.
If we're dead, we don't have to.
That I mean,
We're all
That's
over
true.
it.
at that point, Josh might be like, so usually at the end of a campaign, I hand out karma. For what you did, I need you to give me karma back.
I need you all to come up with a campaign, and I'm gonna play through it and show you what it feels like. I'm also buying a drone before we leave because
You have money?
Yeah, nobody took my money. I'm just gonna buy the observation drone.
Okay.
14,000.
Also, I
probably
do
more
still have-
money than you.
I do still have 18,000. So like,
still got 22.
I have 31,000.
Mason,
Yeah,
none of
sure.
yours was taken. So everyone actually
None of
has.
mine?
No, I didn't have any of your money included in it.
So then I
Yeah.
can't afford to pay these this backup. All right.
you don't have to pay them if they're dead.
I'm
Can't
gonna
put a
call
price on
Kyrie.
freedom.
Hey, Mace.
Hey, so the price of the backup has now went progressively down.
Like,
So I
We bought a nuke.
no, you didn't say that loud enough. He's like, we bought him like. We
I'm a
bought some
texter.
things that I want to see your face when we get there.
Surprise.
It's like,
It's a
we bought some
surprise,
things
we
that are
bought
really
it.
expensive that should really help. But we now don't have enough money to pay like for really high end backup. We just need some grunts with guns that's gonna lay down suppressive fire.
So how much we talking now? Because I already reached out and got a couple of people that were interested.
What's their standard rate?
I mean, so far for both of them, 200,000.
Wow.
You guys said that you guys had hundreds of thousands to throw at this.
Okay, so we.
Funny
I'm
story.
sorry. Yeah, so I'll explain when we get home. But we spent about 450K while we were at the black market. I'll show you why when we get there. But we have maybe 100K to pay for backup now. So grunts with guns, just grunts with guns.
I don't know if I can.
Just a.
We're gonna talk
security
about this
mission.
because you just totally.
I know. You can tell them I'm sorry, and you could blame it on the John. It's not your fault.
I still have a reputation, and she hangs up.
Was she not happy?
She'll be
Well,
fine
no.
when she sees the nuke.
There goes.
Oh.
For the price
There
of the
goes-
nuke, we could have just went home and retired, but
Right.
There goes any chance of seeing titties before we leave.
basically,
Like-
I appreciate how much money you guys are willing to put forth for my freedom. And I promise you, I'll pay it forward.
There's also a smidgen of I really badly want to say I set a nuke off in my life and killed a shit ton of blood mages. And I'm just gonna kind of look at, kind of give like a weird look at Dobrik, like the bad kind, the bad kind.
I'm not there.
Yeah, Dober's not there.
Then I'm just gonna say it in my brain, be like, the bad.
Becca. Becca. Becca.
It's okay, Mason. I love you too.
You guys would go ahead and driving with a nuke in your vehicle.
Yes, we are.
Are you just doing this on autopilot?
Yeah.
Do you trust autopilot?
I think so. I
Okay.
feel like it would be better than us.
Okay.
And you're done.
You guys.
If this nuke is gonna go off because of autopilot, I don't want to work on it. So we'll go with autopilot.
You guys make it back to the bar.
You know how, like, at the end of an elevator, there's that last little...
Exactly.
That little bit just sets it off at the bottom of the club.
Exactly, little divot.
That's what it takes.
You guys have arrived back. Kyrie's working. You guys do see Kyrie is actually there, compared to being at her parents' like she was. But she's furiously just typing on a keyboard.
I'll kind of walk in and be like, hey, if you want, I can call those other Shadowrunners, and I can personally apologize and take the blame if you want. I'll put my face in front of it. That way they know it's not your fault.
We bought a nuke.
I'm gonna go
You want it?
study this formula.
You bought a what? Okay.
Does like,
Bye.
do you want? I would be like, do you want to see it?
I'm really hoping you're
Mason bought a nuke.
joking. You don't
I'm-
have a
I'm just gonna
live
reach
nuke.
over and just kind of like slowly put a nuke, like the safe,
The safe.
the full safe closed. It's not open. Closed safe, like it's in there.
We've seen it.
Yeah, he opened it for us while we were there. We didn't just buy a safe. We know there's a nuke. Did I mention
Why?
this is going to be my? Because we're going to fight a bunker full of blood mages that are pretty much the scum of the earth, really. And we don't need to leave anything left when we get there. And we might not set it off. We're gonna have Karma wear a dead man switch vest and make them bring us the artifact, and then we'll leave. Or we fight them and leave it there to blow up later. We will play it by ear.
We're gonna play something that involves a nuke by ear. That face that you have right now is the face that you should have.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now that I think about it, maybe we shouldn't use the nuke.
no, we already paid for it.
Are you guys gonna break up?
Hold on. This will be my last run.
Probably
Anything
because
from here on
they're gonna be nuked.
No.
If
not
you
gonna
break
be
up
nuked.
if you break up and we survive, then I want to live with Mom.
No. This is my final retirement run. Anything after this is in town, milk run, petty bullshit, just to, for us to live money. We just got to get Karma free, and I want to go out on a big mission. But I will chill out, I promise. You can hold me to that. You could blacklist my name. You have that power.
I didn't know how to break the ice, but since Mason already did, I was kind of thinking something along the same lines.
Of nuking them?
No, I'm retiring after this because I've got the job now. I can get everybody here taken care of. So,
True, he can just hire me as his guard.
or just pay.
You've never heard of the last big score, where the Shadowrunners spend all their money, and then retire?
Yeah, I guess not. I guess I'm there.
But don't they really need money, to retire?
No.
Dude.
We have
You got it.
standard corporate gigs after this.
Ugh.
I don't
It's
see
secure.
Karma as a corporate individual.
Oh, Karma's
Are
not making
you-
it out alive. I mean, what?
What is the no? Karma's definitely made out alive. What Karma has now is a high-end corporate buyers list for any drug they want.
The flaw of the plan. The person we're helping is going in on a suicide mission.
I love it. If that's not anything I would put past this group of individuals.
It's so crazy. It might just work.
High risk, high reward.
So we're out 450,000.
Okay, all right. Well, now that we think about it, instead of actually equipping a kill switch, why don't we just make it on a normal detonation switch and push come to shove? We start taking fire. We just yeet the thing, drive away, and as we leave. It's the final. Well, this failed. We'll have to tell Jim that he just gets to live with Karma, but at least no one's chasing us.
Kind of think of doing a double image thing.
Ooh,
Oh,
double
is it
image.
I
just-
mean, either way, you'd have to
Figure it out later.
tamper with that, right? Whether it's...
I mean-
I'm putting on the suit.
It's yeah, he's gonna put a remote detonator on it instead of a timer. But yeah, it's hardwired. If anyone's gonna be able to do it, it's that guy.
So what are we doing with this thing? Is it a run in,
We're gonna-
smash and grab, and then nuke it on the way out? Because we can't pre-nuke it and then go get the stuff.
No, it's gonna be a threat, and if it works, great. If not, then we run a gun, and we blow up when we leave.
Run and gun, switch to threat, run and gun.
Just show up. Hey, we're gonna blow this thing if you don't give us the fucking sphere thing that Jim will confirm or deny that's real. And then if they do it, cool. Take it, we leave. If not, we start throwing bullets. We go in there. We take the orb and we leave a nuke in its place, and then we leave.
Nuking. Anyway, I guess that makes sense.
Well, if they bring us the orb, we
We
just
spent the
leave.
money on it. Might as well use it.
We got the receipt. We can return it.
Not sure that's quite how that works.
So you what? I'll be an international. We could probably sell it to De La Rosa.
Probably. I know some people
If
are
we
doing
end
it
up-
now.
Do we
If
want to
end
give
up
Az
not
Technology a
using-
nuke?
They have one already. We're just giving them another one.
How rare are nukes? Like, is that just something that people come by on the black market?
It's really easy. You just it's probably a
Well,
spell
if
that does the same thing.
metagame, if this world is based off of the ancient world that just went forward in time, a fuck ton. There is a lot.
I wouldn't know much about buying nukes, so I'll take your word for it.
No,
All right. Well,
it's not very easy to come across nukes.
Well, not very easy for us to come across nukes, but I bet you Del Rosso could make a phone call.
I mean, maybe.
Either way, if we don't end up using the nuke and we still have it when we're done, we could make profit back.
Worry about that after the job.
Exactly. So,
At this point, Hardwire, your suit is completely on.
I'm just gonna hand him a standard.
Here.
I'm just gonna hand him like a standard like C4 detonator and be like, "Can you just rig this to this?"
all right.
Yep.
I am going to boost his logic skill,
Engineering, by the way.
and then get the fuck out of there.
And how far do you want to go?
I'm getting in my car. I'm just driving. But before I do, I am going to touch him and say, "Good luck. Please give me a few minutes." Full confidence in you, though. You got this. Then I'm going to give Konami the briefcase that I got from De La Rosa, saying, "Hey, I checked. Not anthrax. You should be good." She wanted me to give you this. I hand off I forget, it was an envelope or a small,
It was a manila folder.
yeah, a little manila folder.
I'm gonna open that up.
Okay.
Just thank you.
You go ahead and open it up. Inside, you find the details of your run. But the individual that hired you obviously is a Johnson, but you actually have his real identity. Let me pull up that notes real quick because I did not have it pulled up.
Actually changed my mind. I'm not leaving. I'm staying right here. That's how much I trust you.
It's beautiful.
I'm gonna tell
You're out
Carly
of
that she
gas
should probably go to her parents.
Actually,
You guys are figuring that out. I'm just gonna kind of walk over to Kyra and be like, "Hey, I feel bad for asking you to leave, but maybe go spend the night at your parents tonight because I love you."
We'll be gone in the morning. You can't say goodbye. We might be going to Aslan just to die. Please go stay with your parents so I don't have to see your face no more. That's what you just told her.
I want you to know that's not helpful.
The individual was Dmitry Petrov.
Dmitry Petrov.
Was a person, and they currently reside in the Sox.
That sounds like a man who could hardwire a nuke.
Dmitry Petrov. That's the Johnson that set me up.
Yeah.
That's
you wanna use the nuke on them instead.
I would love to.
He's probably got neighbors though.
If
So yeah, did
So-
you get the +4 to logic,
Okay, so it's plus
Dobrik?
4.
I was
Yep.
asking. Okay.
yes, yeah, I got the 4 hits.
So let me get this straight. I'm taking a really old device, nuke. It was
Mhm.
meant not to be tampered with.
Mhm.
And real quick, I'm just gonna tamper with
Yeah.
it. So it's pre-edge.
I mean, you could tell me no. You could be like, "I don't think it's a good idea. I think we should just leave it with a timer." And I'd be like, "Okay." But
The
I think
problem
you could.
is I'm role-playing Hardwire with a lot of confidence right now. So
Depending what
it's
conditions.
gonna
some
be
of this-
rough. Travis
Did-
doesn't want to do it, but Hardwire's like, I just fucking hacked ass technology. I can do this. This is easy.
Did Kyrie agree to go to her parents tonight?
Yeah, tonight, yeah.
Sweet, awesome, love you. Tell the parents I said hi, and I will see you tomorrow, despite his little ditty, and I will tell you goodbye. But I will be coming back. It's not like a sayonara. It's like a hey, see you later.
Free edge.
I will throw something at you.
Remind me what it does. It's 6 explode.
6 explode,
explode.
and you add your edge pool to the dice pool.
Great.
Could summon a spirit to probably do that, and then there wouldn't be any risk of life if we all got out of the range. But I don't want to put a spirit in that position, you know.
By the way,
Not slaves.
it's like it's a club of people above.
No,
All right, so let's do this.
don't worry about all the people surrounding you in Seattle as you're tampering with this nuke.
Or the couple clubs down the block, a couple blocks down,
Or the
farther
club
from
that we're in.
Oh no, I'm saying you don't need to worry about the club currently above us. They're not going to feel anything. I'm talking about the other 6-7 clubs in this radius.
Hey, if you need some bliss, man, to calm your nerves, I'm your guy.
I miss drugs.
Yeah,
I'm also
maybe.
going to just remind you, like, you don't have to do this. If it's going to be this difficult, like, we can just go off a timer.
We're not even going to use it.
Kyrie just sort of sits back with her arms crossed.
Why are you still here?
You said tonight. You didn't say now.
Babe!
Loophole! You suck.
No. If you're going to stay for this, then stay here. I wanted you to leave so you wouldn't have to worry about this.
So you wouldn't explode.
So you wouldn't, have to worry about being so nervous. I'd be like, I'm just going to punch Connor. Like, we're not going to fucking explode. He needs confidence.
I just heard I was gonna say I
8
heard an 8.
hits.
You needed 10. Sorry.
So anyway, that's
So when we
season
start playing,
finale.
when we start playing Starfinder next week,
Yeah. I wouldn't, to be honest, I wouldn't even be mad. This is how we went out. You just go like, yeah, I had a group.
We deserve it. Blow.
You know the next round we're playing, it's like, there's a huge explosion in Seattle. Oh no! Alright, well.
All of our characters are fully developed.
You go ahead.
We can-
Flew away.
And open up the device. Type in the access code. Flip it open. And you see 2 large canisters inside. You begin to go ahead attaching the electronic parts needed. And as you're working, everyone's sort of watching over your shoulder. You feel that as you're wearing, rubber or your suit over your hands and stuff, the tool slips a little bit and taps the side of the container, begins to cause the whole thing to sway. You see Kyrie and sort of
Full confidence.
but it just continues to sway. Make one more check for me.
I can't
I hate-
edge this one.
I hate this. This.
I'm out
Can I
of free edge.
Can I edge for him?
You cannot edge for him.
Can I assist him?
Yeah, you want to assist? Sure.
I'm good.
You only gave us one suit.
Yeah, the other ones are being made.
I mean, I could assist because radiation doesn't really bug me like that.
Oh yeah, we could assist.
Radiation isn't that bad. Don't touch it with your skin.
All right, cool. Have fun.
I feel like though, if we just walk like we're here to help, he'd be like, "Fucking leave."
Leave me alone.
I keep nudging him. Hey, I've still got those drugs.
roll. Okay. 4.
Hey.
4 hits.
What's the address here? I need to order.
Go
a
ahead.
pizza.
No. You go ahead. Finishing attaching your electronics to it. Close it. It has been set.
All right.
We're good to go.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome.
Never ever lost confidence, and like steam just comes out if they take the helmet off, and sweat is just pouring. Like I knew the whole time.
That's awesome.
Karma slaps the suitcase, saying, "Oh, we can fit so many explosions in this bad boy."
My Konami could make diamonds with their butt right now.
I put it back in the safe. I close it, and I'm gonna take a nap.
It was. Look at Kyrie and be like, "I told you, he's got it."
Yeah.
Never doubted him for a second.
I'm not gonna tell him that I thought we were gonna die every second.
So when are you guys going?
Next couple days, tomorrow, maybe the next day. Whenever we're all set to go, we need to do some maintenance on the Tonda, and then start driving. We'll be going. We're going all the way. We're driving all the way down there, so 22 hours there. Hopefully, mission could take anywhere between 10 minutes to an hour. Hopefully, 10 minutes, and then drive home. And then milk runs. Never leaving Seattle again for a mission. The only time we leave in Seattle is when we go on vacation.
Or you need milk.
So why not go now?
On vacation?
No, I mean like to start the run. Why wait till tomorrow?
Because we need to maintain the tank.
I mean, it shouldn't take too long to put that onto a vehicle, right?
I gotta go get a trailer real quick. I gotta go rent one from future U-Haul. It's cheap.
And what do you think's going to tow this?
Oh, my Humvee.
You think your Humvee's going to tow this?
Yeah.
It's the Tonda. Is it like you could pull a trailer with a car on it with a beefier truck like that?
Oh yeah.
What's the towing capacity of the DeLorean?
Not nearly as
About-
much as.
It's about 88 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Less than the Humvee, I guarantee it.
But now, if we factor in the drag coefficient of the Humvee, I don't know what I'm saying. It just sounded sciencey and like math.
I mean, can't Doe just have it floating there or something? I mean, he works at a fancy corporation now.
Well, yeah, but we need to get out of there, and we still want the Tonda there just in case.
Well, I mean, can't he just fly it down?
I don't know. I don't think so. Can he?
I know. I mean, I've got a private jet, but I don't think it's that big. So let me rephrase. I have access to a private jet, but I don't think it's that big. Plus, what's safer, flying in a nuke or driving in a nuke?
I don't think it matters.
What's turbines?
I could just levitate it the whole time. Just to make sure.
Summon a spirit.
Exactly, having Spirit carry it.
Fly it down.
You just have
Actually,
a
just
spirit.
from Seattle. Let's just hey, spirit, take this to Seattle or S technology.
Yep, send it to Ass Technology. Just a nuke right there.
Yep.
Probably can't fly into Aztec HQ with this thing. Just gonna throw that out there.
It's probably true.
Unless
You do.
Well, go ahead.
Just ready for you to be done.
Don't worry. We'll be fine. We'll get back as soon as possible, and then. Also, wait. He owns. Sorry, I was thinking of retirement. He owns a bar. He's a. Well, we're not DJ. That's beside the point. But yeah, I'll start working on the Tonda with hardwire tonight. Oh wait, he's taking a nap, so I'll do the Tundra myself, and then wake up. We'll probably leave in the morning. Does are you good by the morning? Everybody else, we good to go in the morning?
Yeah, I'm good for the morning.
I'm
To leave.
I might need a day or two more. Actually, I'm trying to learn a new spell stuff to keep us alive while dealing with blood mages. But
Okay.
after I learn that, I'm golden.
Yeah. I will. I can take this nuke out to the Barrens if you guys want that to be safer out there. Until we leave, if you guys want, or if you guys feel okay with us just leaving it here.
I think the less that thing moves around, the better. But
Yeah.
I understand not wanting it close.
Software gives it the thumbs up. Good on me.
I can't hear that. Does that mean he's doing really good or not good at all?
It's fine.
Okay.
I'll stay near it.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll just go start mounting weapons to the Tundra, and then also rigging the belts to feed into a second belt.
Okay. Pretty easy to do, especially with no time constraint on it. Besides, 8 hours. Those of you who need sleep can take sleep. Dobrik, go ahead and make that roll to learn the spell. Karma, you did yours and you got 6 hits. Is that correct?
So it's 12 divided by
The hits.
2 8-hour.
2 8-hour sessions.
I'm also gonna.
Did you want to stay up for 8 hours to do verse 1 now, or?
Are we hanging out for? We got a couple days. Even if I spend some time on like the flight to learn.
Right.
So I'll sleep.
Okay.
And I'll learn a bit tomorrow. And then I'll learn a bit the day after.
Okay.
Offer to take Kyrie out on a. It's not too terribly late right now, right?
No, it's not too bad.
I'm ask Kyrie if she wants to go get some dinner or go see the future equivalent of what Target is in this world, because women love Target, I guess.
Beautiful.
See if she wants to go hang out, have a little date night.
Okay.
Because women be shopping. That's for real.
Dude,
Women
there's not many women in my life that don't love Target.
Are you going on a date to Target?
Target.
You don't go on dates to Target?
No,
Target.
I end up losing too much money.
As Donnie turns to his wife, you like Target, right?
They're more
She
oldie
does,
people.
but if you're going on a date to Target.
Right.
might be
Well, no,
disappointed.
I'm not talking
Just a whole day, just walking around Target.
Talk about like grabbing a couple
Grab a
Kyrie
couple.
doesn't strike
cinnamon
me as
rolls
the
at
type
Starbucks.
Yeah.
She doesn't strike me as the type to be like, let's go to the museum and stuff like that. You know what I mean? She's,
Yeah,
whatever she likes.
Spoiler alert: Target gift cards, not a good gift.
Duly noted.
I guess you want to get them something real.
Fake news.
Yeah, basically what I'm saying is I'm going to spend
Yeah.
some time with Kyrie.
Let's see. I rolled 6 hits on the test, so 12 divided by 6. I need 2 8-hour days to learn the spell, and then I'm good to go.
Okay. You guys go ahead and spend your time doing what you need to. It is a 2.5-hour flight from As Technology to As Technology. All just depends on when you want to go ahead and go. Those of you who flying versus those of you who driving. Or if you guys are still splitting.
I think those of us flying is me and Hardwire to get there ahead to scan it out and see what it actually looks like.
I'll probably need to go too because
Dobrik will definitely need to.
Yeah, so the three of us go, and then Karma and Mason take the magical road trip that is bringing the equipment down.
Magical road trip with the nuke in the back seat. Sounds good.
Yeah. And some...
DeLorean.
You don't even want to ride with me?
No. He's gotta ride the DeLorean. He's gotta use his DeLorean.
Right.
Who got the extra?
Is Kyrie able to get me some cheap grunts or no?
Not for that
if not,
price.
That's fine. Okay. No cheap grunts. And lots of apologies and a nice steak dinner.
Actually, the Carmobile has a higher top speed.
True.
But I'll use
But you're not pulling a Tonda.
Dobrik, you request to use the private jet, and it's the exact same one you guys took previously down to the island when you went to go meet your father. So it comes with the same chefs who can go ahead and prepare whatever. And
Sweep it. I check all the vents.
Okay. There does not seem to be any sort of bugs on the plane. It does come with, again, the two pilots, but you no longer have your little chauffeur to go around. But no questions asked. They're just asked, where'd you like to go?
Is the Aztec HQ the closest airport to the Yuma place we're trying to get?
Besides, like, the Phoenix, like, actual airport, yeah.
I'd say let's go to the Phoenix actual airport.
Go to the Phoenix, and then grab a car, drive about 2.5 hours down. It's not that bad.
The pilot does go and, like, get a little closer to you guys. So from our experience, he looks over to the other pilot. We typically try to stay away from public airports just because we could take you there, but most weaponry will be confiscated upon landing because it's a public airspace.
I mean, we don't need to go inside the airport. Just get us on the ground. We'll find our way out around.
And I'm gonna look at all the gear I'm bringing. I mean, everything I have is legal and licensed. Just don't look in that bag.
I'm just saying, the plane will be set for a search once we arrive, since we're a private plane compared to a chartered flight.
We should probably just go through Aztec.
And it's
Also,
roughly like 45 minutes away. Like, it's additional 45-minute drive
Oh, okay.
from
Then let's
Aztec to, like, Phoenix.
And they probably, at Aztec, they probably have a loaner car that you can borrow. Also, I cannot wait for the questions when he's like, so Dobrik, you borrowed the plane, went to this location, literally less than a day later, a nuke went off. You're gonna need to explain yourself.
Do you believe in coincidences?
I do.
But not with you.
Right. Just not with this group.
Not with the company that you carry.
Right.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean, will they talk to me a lot? That's the one. I haven't gone to the Aztec HQ with or without De La Rosa. I feel like I don't belong there yet. But I mean, if they're not going to ask any questions or be too intrusive, then that's fine. Yeah.
No, I mean, you'll go to the hangar similar to what we have here. take the elevator down, you'll still swipe your card similarly because it works at every. You'll even have an office there that should be already set up for you if you need to, and then you can just walk out. I mean, you're a director, so most of the lower individuals would probably be too scared to talk to you, if I'm going to be honest.
That sounds good then. Let's.
When we get there, I'll make eyes at them to make sure they're scared.
By the
Actually, I'll
way,
probably have my mask on, so they'll just be spooked out as it is.
oh yeah, did you ever get that fixed? Or are you just all angry eyes all the time?
It's just angry eyes all the time, and that's the only one I need at the moment.
I guess that's true. All right, well, yeah, let's head to the headquarters then.
Perfect. Like I said, it should be roughly about a 2.5 hour flight for you guys. Is there anything I could prepare food-wise for you three individuals? Or have the chef, I guess.
Check to see if they got blood. He should be stalked, knowing that we're coming.
I'm sure. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pull Dobrik aside. Like, I know that they probably know about my situation. So like, can you make sure, or can you see if that's accommodatable? Like,
So I believe our situation with our party members and our special diet should have been explained. So has the chef prepared anything for those special diets, or are you ill prepared?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just fly the plane. I'm sure if you talk to the chef.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to chef.
If it's the same chef, he should be tormented. To
It
know
is
that-
a different chef.
No!
This woman is just sort of standing in the kitchen. Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, how much blood do you have back here to eat?
What?
This is ridiculous. I'm calling De La Rosa right now.
We have hamburger meat that will have blood in it, probably.
Lean out the hamburger meat. Yay, nay. Oh, sorry, hamburger meat, blood. Yay, nay.
What? Why did?
you can't just like wrap up a pound of hamburger in a cheesecloth and strain it out and put that in a cup and I'll be. No.
Sorry, that is unacceptable. Gosh,
Um,
what were you even? Did
Most people-
where was the chef that was here last time? Did he not leave a note?
No. I don't know when you flew last, sir, if I'm going to be honest.
It's probably like a week or two ago. Time's crazy here.
I don't know
That
who
chef
your
probably
chef
quit.
was.
He probably quit. There was a dragon,
Is there
two vampires.
a reason why you need blood?
Well, some
I'll-
people may have special dietary needs that
I'll-
should. I mean, the lack of representation, I should say, is astounding.
Hearing this, I'm just gonna walk into the kitchen, pick my mask up a little bit so it's like just sitting like this. I'm just gonna go. We're fine.
They're not
There's
trying to
no.
be intimidating.
They're just putting it back down. I don't want to. Through the mask. I don't want to say the V word in public. People tend to get weirded out.
Yeah, I wonder why. No.
I apologize.
Didn't.
I came in too hot. I was influenced.
I appreciate the gusto and the willingness to jump in like that. There, Dr. Kapoor, I appreciate you.
Trying to get used to being a director. I feel like after that,
Right.
a certain way now.
I mean,
Just hand
sometimes
her an IV and walk away and see if she could put the dots together.
I mean, to no bag, it's just a straw that I'm just like, come on.
It's like, you're the chef, you have to provide food.
Just falls on your shoulders.
So, do you need food or.
Nah, you know what? It is what it is. I'll put a text out. We're good. I appreciate you though. I'm all the way down to smell what you can make. I just can't eat it given my condition. It just comes right back up. So,
I'll do a grilled cheese and tomato soup.
God damn it, That sounds so good.
It just sounds like real talk. That sounds so
That sounds
good right
really
now.
fucking good.
I didn't think I was so hungry right now, but apparently I am.
Right, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm thinking, nope, I'm not.
Also, a side note, I just realized earlier there's a person stalking us, filming and taking pictures. I guarantee the motherfucker was sitting there in the black market going, "These motherfuckers just bought a goddamn new."
They're not following us anymore.
Oh yeah, whoever's paying him, he's like, "It's not worth it, bro," and he just went home.
So, Hardwired, anything for you food wise on this plane?
Corn dogs?
I can make those.
It's gonna be the most gourmet corn dogs I've ever seen.
Right. What I have for you today is a deconstructed corn dog.
Just cornbread and a hot dog on top of it.
with a honey mustard drizzle.
Yes.
A reduced garlic aioli. Wow.
Right.
You guys go ahead, begin your flight. Roughly about an hour in, you guys receive your food. You get a nice tomato soup bowl it has a little like garnish on top with 2 nicely browned grilled cheeses. As Hardwire, you have 2 handmade corn dogs.
I'm gonna kind of switch between the 2 places that they're sitting and eating, and just continue to be unhealthy with my appreciation of food as they eat. Just like, oh my god, oh my god, that soup though.
That soup though.
Slurp it extra loud.
I'm sorry.
Them corn dogs.
After about another hour after you guys receive your food, you guys begin to get into Aslan territory. You guys fly over the forests that sort of divide UCAS as you go ahead and cross the border into Aslan, and you begin to see desert. Is in the distance you see a extremely large pyramid. You guys would know that to be as Technology HQ. From the size of it, you would probably assume it's probably 1.5 to 2 times as large as the one in Seattle is.
Oh wow.
But you guys go ahead and land, and are able to go ahead and exit the plane without any sort of issues. Is there anything you guys would like to do before exiting as Technology?
Nah, I'm not really interested in this place. Just seeing if they maybe do have like a fleet of rental cars just at the ready, or we can get that taken care of later.
Yeah, they have one, and you can also have a driver if you would like to.
Nah, I think we're good.
Okay. They have one that you could absolutely go ahead and use. And they go ahead and give you the key, and you are all set and good to go.
All right. Who's got shot? Oh, I guess I got shot. Yeah, no, I'll try. Autopilot. I'll just type in the coordinates to the nearest hotel I can find on. Or wait, no, head towards the unit first. Yeah, let's go.
Okay. You begin to head your way there. It's about an hour drive from where you're currently at. About 45 minutes into it, it begins to become more desolate. You have roughly about football fields in between houses. Roads that were like cement begin to turn into broken cement, which then become sort of like dirt roads or very broken up cement. It reminds you sort of like the what the deep barrens would be like. But you're roughly about 15 minutes out. Is there anything you guys would like to do prior to getting a little bit closer?
No. I mean, on the flight before, I would have gotten like edges honed and like magazines and everything loaded up and good to go. I'm just ready to be out of the car.
Okay. Hardwire. Is there anything you would like to do in preparation, or are you good to go?
Yeah, how far away do you need to be, Hardwire? I don't want to get too close.
I can fly my drone above us. Start looking pretty far away.
The closer we get, the more attention we're gonna draw to ourselves, and that's not what we want to do right now.
Yeah. How close are we again?
Roughly about 15 minutes away.
Yeah, I'd send my drone up into the air. The one I just bought.
Okay.
It's called.
You go ahead and it takes off, goes into the air. Go ahead and so perception, I guess.
Look, yeah, it would be perception with my auto softs.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll that, and then Karma and Mason, you guys are going to be taking the cars and the tank and the nuke and driving it down. What time did you want? You wanted to leave the following day, is that correct?
Whenever, like, it would have worked out time-wise for it to make sense for them to fly down there and give him enough time, because I knew they weren't flying out right away because he had to learn his magic.
Right.
So, just whenever it makes sense.
So, let's see here. Those of you who are flying, when did you guys want to go ahead and take off? So I have timeline-wise. Do you want to do it the following day?
It would have been 2 days for me after we made the plan.
Okay. So you guys got back on Monday. It is now a Wednesday when you guys go ahead and take off. Did you guys that are driving want to leave on Tuesday, or do you guys want to leave on Wednesday that they left as well?
I think we should give them a solid 12 to 16 hours of reconnaissance time. That way they don't feel rushed. They could take their time and really get there safely, I feel.
Good for me
So-
because I need time to learn my spell.
Okay, so you guys want to leave
Sure.
on...
While I'm driving.
Probably Wednesday, yeah. That gives me enough time to spend as much time with Kyrie as possible and also make sure that the Tonda is ready to go.
Okay.
I need to get the DeLorean an oil change.
True. You guys both leave on Wednesday. So you'll probably be arriving Friday? No, Thursday. Early on Thursday. Mason and Hardwire. Or Mason and Karma, excuse me. What did you go ahead and get on that perception check there, Hardwire?
Ooh, 6.
6.
Nice.
You take the drone to the location and begin to scope out the area. You do see the 4 houses that were described. They do look a little run down, but they don't look nearly as bad as the rest of the neighborhood does. They have a little bit more upkeep to them compared to like all the other buildings. All the glass is broken in. Front doors are either kicking off or just like barely just open. But these ones all are shut. All the glass is like all the windows are closed. Glass is intact. But the exterior of the houses itself look like time has whittled them down. But you do not see any traces of anyone walking around outside, no cars passing or anything like that.
I actually can't with you, Donnie.
Crack me up.
Oh, man.
Good, right?
Okay. All 4 houses do have electricity going through them now.
Um,
Mason and Karma, you guys both need to spend roughly about 250 nuyen on toll gates.
Okay. And then I'm assuming renting a U-Haul, a tow U-Haul is like what, like another 200 or something?
450.
Okay.
Killing with these tolls.
I know, right?
I love
If
that
only
we're
we took-
legitimately just driving a big. That we're driving the Tonda down here like it ain't nothing. Just like yeehaw. I need to find a cowboy hat for next week when we actually open up this pit.
Get through the border. Perfectly fine.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure that'll be fine for you guys when you guys get closer to the border.
I'll
The
shoot
border.
Mason.
Yeah, between Aslan and UCAS.
So you were all the
And
same
Gallifrey.
country.
I was trying to ask these questions.
I thought.
I was told there
I
was a
thought they
highway.
were.
I mean, there
I
is,
thought it was all the
but
same
there's
country.
no. Aslan is its own country.
Aslan's its own thing, and it butts right up against, at least where we're going, right up against Gallifrey.
Selling it. Fuck it.
Love
We
it.
have a license, right?
Mm.
Don't have
Not
a
in
license.
tanks. Not in tanks. I have a license in automatics, which are what is on top of that Tonda. I don't know if them being attached to the Tonda makes a difference.
If someone
It's a
Uh,
It's a
stops at the
collector.
borders, I guess we'll just stun them.
Yeah, it's kill.
Yeah, just kill the border police.
Yeah,
So
just shoot an
done.
RPG at them.
Yeah.
Like you do, you know.
As you do.
I don't see a problem.
Say like,
Karate chop to the throat.
yeah. So let me know
Sorry,
this is
Paul.
a tank. Screw off.
Hi, we've got a
hmm.
tank in the back. Could you do it? We're trying to get somewhere. Thanks.
Screw off, friend.
Hi. Piss off, ghost.
I activate my magnetic anomaly detection scanner
Okay.
to detect weapons and concentrations of metal.
We're playing a different game.
On the drone.
We're playing a different game.
I feel like Donnie gets like actually pretty baked before we sit down and play this to get like in character, and then you hear something about a magnetic anomaly detector. He's just like, "You're on some spaceship kind of nonsense right now." Like,
That's next week, bro.
So just any sort of weapons and heavy metallic presence, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
I wouldn't be terribly accurate through a lot of stuff, but I'll just do it anyway.
You don't sense any weaponry, but you do sense that there is each building is sort of lined with metal, like there's like a metal presence covering the entire building underneath what looks like just like regular brick housing.
I'll check the Geiger counter. I have a full sensor array on this bad boy, so
You test the Geiger counter, and there is nothing active.
Yeah.
True.
and then the olfactory scanner that analyzes molecules in the air.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Hardwire is still like super pleased that he has all these toys to play with. He doesn't care that he find anything out. He's just like, yeah,
Yeah,
nothing on the olfactory. And I'm just like saying this shit to people as I'm like just in AR, just like doing stuff like, yeah, no, there's nothing on the Geiger.
Is there anything else?
Any beta waves? No beta waves that you're seeing? Nothing. Okay.
It's not coming
Gamma
off
ray decay.
all of the blood mages. Betas.
Dobrik will go ahead and pull over to a a gas station, charge station, whatever's out here now, and then just ask hardware which direction about was it?
That way.
All right, cool. There we go. Recline a seat and astrally project and go.
I will use my laser rangefinder to find out precisely how far the nearest building is.
Nearest building is roughly about 250 meters from you.
About 250 meters that direction.
Oh, that's how close we are. Oh shit.
You go ahead and actually project.
Oh, it's way cooler than my thing. Anyway.
Just make sure. Then yeah, I just wanted to out there and just not what's it called manifest to yet.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to see how many auras I could see in and around those 4 buildings. First of all, I guess when I get close, if anything looks or notices me, I'm just gonna keep on going, not even stop.
Okay. Roll perception for me.
I got 3 hits.
3 hits. Just sort of like getting out of your body and beginning to fly a little bit. You don't even make it to like the first house, but you notice there's roughly about 7 spirits flying overhead.
Cool. Yep. I don't even get close. I just zoom right back.
That's a lot of spirits.
But I mean, because you can see pretty far, because you don't have like material. You saw there were roughly, besides the 7 spirits overhead, about 2 auras in each house.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and then underground, it's
Can't see anything.
Nothing I can see. Yeah. All right. Well, that's good to know. Good to know. Well, shit. There's going to be a lot of spirits around. I think there were 7 at least, maybe 17. I don't know. There was a bunch. But the houses seemed pretty desolate. 2 people per house. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, there's not much more we can do unless you write like a seismic thing to detect underground waves.
I have
Find a hidden
ultrasound,
tunnel.
That's the best I can do.
Yeah, I guess I've got that too. Not a whole bunch. I've got it on my glasses. Code, did you want to? I don't know. Talk to the local people. I don't know how much they're going to be willing to give up, or it might just give us away completely. But
Nah, I should stay out of it for now. If we need some sort of translation, I can do that. But I feel like if we just go start talking to the locals about like, hey, what's in that basement over there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not sketchy.
That's not a little sketch.
Hey,
well,
¿qué onda? What's going on in that basement over there? Okay, like, what's
They're
good,
like,
homie? And they're like, hey, how about you just keep on driving, all right? Like,
it's
I
about
want
to
to
be
see them taillights.
it's about to be your body.
I want to see them taillights, okay? Like,
well, is there any host or anything we can get in from this distance, or would that be like a day of type deal when we're up on it?
I can jump into the Matrix and see what's going on in the area.
Okay. You go ahead and hop into the Matrix. Besides, like, the pretty much global Matrix that there is, you do not see any sort of technology at all within these 4 houses.
Well then.
Yeah, I don't see any technology.
Then I guess they are really bad or really, really good. But considering you're the best, I think they might
That I
just be
am.
lacking. Unless it's all hardwired.
I kind of want to watch for a long period of time. Are they getting resources? I don't know. We'll wait for the others to get here, but I'm confused of how they're self-sustaining in these 4 houses.
You end up how long do you want to stay parked where you're parked at?
Where we're at, probably less than 10 minutes. Is there a decent place around here we can check up for the night? Meet up with the guys tomorrow.
I mean, there looks like there's a bunch of abandoned houses.
That's not really my style. I'll just turn around or like drive through, take a right, whatever. Just trying to whatever the next
Well,
biggest city is.
I can fly a gnat in there real quick and see what's inside these houses if you want.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you want to, or we can find an abandoned one with a garage, just something that can completely conceal us.
I mean,
Well-
if I could put an option out there, we could go. It's 2 hours the other way, but we could go back to like Aztec HQ and hang out.
Buddies with them now.
I mean, you work for them, and they gave me information to kind of help clear up some confusion.
Oh, was that what was in the folder thing?
Yeah, I didn't go through like all of it, but they gave me the name of the Johnson that set us up to get double crossed.
Did you get my email? The file? Every piece of information they've ever had on you ever?
Oh, that's what that was. I just saw
Yeah.
a big ass zip file and went.
Yeah, you probably
Maybe
thought it was
later.
a video game because I keep sending.
Because you
those
keep
but
sending them
it's
to
fine.
me, so okay. Then I mean, I've probably had a bunch of time to like sit around and do nothing, so I could just like sit around and do nothing and cross-reference all that information. But we can get into that later.
True.
But like as
I
of
wanna
right now,
fly sorry.
as of right now, from what De La Rosa said, from the information that they gave you to give me, I really do think it might have been a misunderstanding. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel pretty safe when I'm with you regarding them, since you work for them, and technically I could be working for you.
Yeah, and when I stole that file, took that file, didn't steal anything for those that are listening.
Theft is bad, okay?
Didn't
I
check
thought
the
that
car.
the manila folder contained the information they had on you. I thought that's what you were bargaining for, so I was going to let you cross-reference it, but you can do that later. It's fine.
Yeah, we could.
The point
do
is
that
I
later.
did it. I'm awesome.
You're great. You're fantastic. I can't believe you did that.
Yeah, me either, actually. Thought I was going to die. Anyway, I'm learning that, life-threatening situations are kind of fun. You know what I mean?
You really seem
think
to
you might-
thrive in that
I think
environment.
you might have a new vice, and that vice life is adrenaline.
Speaking of, I'm going to
Well, I have a nuke for you.
and I want to fly it into one of these houses
Okay.
that are in question.
Yeah, so you just go like one of the 4 houses, or just one of the empty open houses.
One of the 4 houses.
Okay. You go ahead and fly it underneath one of the doors, and it gets sucked up.
Okay, so don't mist under the doors.
What about above the doors?
After the plane incident, I'm not misting under a door ever again. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
And then you lose connection with that drone.
So every entrance to their place is gonna be pretty secure. I'm gonna fly around the outside and look for vents.
Okay.
Yeah. See if
and,
there's any
uh,
weird Chapo tunnels. Chapel tunnels? What'd you call them earlier? Something like that.
Yeah, I look for the church tunnels.
Yep. You see there's a church far over in the distance. No, but you do notice that in the second floor, one of the first house that you guys are coming up to, there is a small vent.
Okay. Try to fly in it.
You go ahead and fly into it, and go through the ventilation system, and come out on the first floor.
Brain comms. I may have found a place to our nuke if we need to.
Okay, that sounds promising.
What does the first floor look like?
I mean, it's the first floor of the house, so it's all like the carpet is disgusting. There's cans.
Lived in.
There's cans and stuff sort of thrown over haphazardly. It looks more like it's squatted in more than lived in. But similar to how Jarma showed you, there is going towards the kitchen. Go through the kitchen. There's like a cellar opening.
Is it open?
No, it's not open. But you do begin to hear someone coming from down upstairs, coming downstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the gnat sort of on the vent.
Okay. You see a large troll wearing like military grade gear with some sort of AR slung over his shoulder. Understood. Yeah, we'll wait. Over.
Oh, I found my new friend.
Hey, bite size. They're getting close.
Red alert. They may know we're here. Red alert. He said they are getting close.
How far away can we get before your drone goes all
I mean, I can connect to it, given that there's not a lot of obstruction here. Probably up to 100 kilometers, I could get a fuzzy picture and some decent audio.
Yeah. The noise isn't nearly as much. One, you're not sharing really the space with anyone else. So it helps grant a lot of extra space that you could use. It does get a little bit... It sort of balances itself out, though, because of the metal shielding that is covering the building. So it'd be typically what you would normally think would be the normal distance before you and you can still get noise as it increases, just a negative to your dice pool.
Yeah, I'd have like 8 noise at 100 kilometers, but if I just sit the drone here, we'd be able to see. Probably.
Yeah, it's a good it'll be fuzzy. You might not see like a clear picture, but you probably have a sort of picture here at 100 kilometers.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I'm just thinking they may not be talking to us, so I'll go ahead and just start. I'll turn around and head back towards the big city, but if we can keep an eye on it for a little bit, just in case someone else shows up they may have been talking about, could be good info.
Okay.
Can we ask Jarma if they know we're coming? We ever asked that question?
Well, he sent multiple teams. I feel like at this point, if they sense any movement that isn't their plan, they're like, yeah, they're coming.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not the DM. I'm just assuming.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like that's a pretty safe assumption.
I'm no jar.
correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'll leave my drone, my nat drone, just chilling.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Let's just start heading.
Head back.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I head back to As Technology.
Just back towards that area. I don't know if we'll stay in HQ, but we'll find a place around there.
Okay.
I'll bring my other drone back though.
The surveillance, flying surveillance. Okay.
It will crash and die.
Yes. You eventually get. Let's see here.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing happens there, like within half an hour, I'd say, then it was probably nothing. They were talking about us.
Yeah, as you're driving back, you don't see any single other vehicle coming this direction. Um, but you guys do end up um, roughly about 10 minutes away from like the As Technology HQ. Hardwire, you lose connection to your drone as you're starting to get closer and closer to more people, as well as just the sheer distance between you and your drone.
I sort of drop a pin on the GPS to know, like, when we're headed back, this is where I can pick up the signal.
Okay. So you go ahead and drop that little pin, and then begin to head back as you now await for your team to arrive. Is there anything the three of you would like to do while you're waiting for Karma and Mason?
Yeah. After we get a room and get situated and everything, while they're on their way, I'm gonna start crafting some magic beans.
Okay. So go ahead and roll those. Hardwire and Konami, is there anything you guys like to prep before your team gets here? Probably about 20 hours from now.
I want to prep some schematics.
Okay.
I had my drone sort of ultrasounding and envisioning that whole area for a while, so I want to make sure that when Mason gets here, he's going to have some tactical questions. I want to make sure I can be like, yes, there is this distance between these buildings, and this building has exactly this square footage and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, go ahead and roll Logic plus Intuition for me. And then do you have Analytical Mind?
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and take your free point of edge as well. Which I think you got anyway because you roll, it's anytime it's a logic test, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually just use it to reroll a dice.
That makes sense.
3 hits.
3 hits, okay. Just based off like the ultrasound that you had and a lot of the metal interiors, it was made it a little harder to read on the inside. But just rough guesstimating. You get the square footage of the houses. All 4 houses are same size on the exterior. You don't know how the room laid out of each one is, but the exterior is all the same. And you know there's roughly about 2 football fields between each house. Konami, is there anything you would like to prep in the next 20 hours? I know a lot of the prep you did on the plane.
I'd actually like to spend some time getting to know this dancing blade.
Beautiful.
Because I know that if I'm not touching it, it just spins, and if I try to touch it, it avoids me.
Yes.
So maybe I just spend some time like I don't know the right word here, dancing with it, pretty much. Like
Beautiful.
just figuring out like if I go this way, you go that way. If I go this way, you do that. Because, maybe I can do some cool stuff with 2 swords, but only one in a hand.
Exactly. And you spend about 12 hours, like, quote-unquote, dancing with this sword. And for lack of a better term, you have attuned to this item.
Yeah.
And now, as you sort of move your right hand, the blade sort of follows what your hand does.
Ooh. So, pretty much I can have, like,
3 blades.
main hand, off hand, and floating blade going all at the same time.
Correct. So, more or less...
God, I'm a blender.
More or less, it'd be like a dancing sword. So, you go ahead, you tell it to attack a target, and it makes an additional attack roll on your turn.
That makes sense. When we get in this basement, I am a blender. Just throw in the grenade, let me run in after the explosion, and just Demacia!
Wow. But yes, you have officially now have control over the weapon. The other 2 of you are still continuing your drive. That's where we'll go ahead and wrap up with it tonight. When we come back next week, you guys will be meeting at the hotel.
No.
That's what you think.
Yes, that is what I think, because that's why I'm going to put it at.
I don't know. There was a really big pothole, and the nuke kind of exploded on the way.
Exactly.
Is that the world's largest rubber band ball?
Exactly. Karma would want to see those sites. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. We are, again, partnered with Catalyst Game Labs, so if you haven't already, make sure you guys go check out their new book, Street Weird, that just came out. That's where we got the Blood Adept set up here, as well as the Shadow Spirit. And then also, Dobrik sort of dipping their toes into blood magic. Make sure you guys go check it out. We also have, we'll be testing out the new rigger book called Double Clutch that Hardwire has been using. So make sure to look forward to that as well. Very, very interesting. A lot of really cool stuff in there. That sort of rounds out 6th edition when it comes to rigging. So very, very nice. Speaking of it, Hardwire, you've been able to read over the book. What are some really cool things that you could do with this book now?
Well, they added a lot of drones with way longer specifications on what they actually do. They've also added a lot of like underwater drones, some aerial drones. So for instance, the sensor drone that I have thrown up where I'm just like ultrasounding stuff and all of these things, it's in there. And they also have some flavorful, shall we say, offensive like attack drones that you can use. So I liked it. I liked it a lot because right in the beginning when the first book came out, it felt a lot like drones are a thing to put weapons on, and now they're having different purposes for them. A lot of different flavor that can make your rigger really, really, really unique.
Beautiful. Well said. Well said. But real quick, guys, we're going to go ahead and go down the list of our folks here that do content creation. Obviously, here you'll see me typically Monday through Friday, as well as sometimes during the weekend on earlier in the day. So make sure you guys check it out here. Every Thursday we do play tabletop. Typically right now we're doing Shadowrun, but we are coming to an end on our campaign that we've been running for, like 3 years now. So we are going to be doing a little bit of a swap from Shadowrun and going over to Starfinder. So we have some really cool opportunities going on there, working with Paizo, as they're going to be getting us some books for us to try, from Pathfinder as well as from Starfinder to look over, and sort of tell what their exciting things they're coming out with here. But also, besides that, make sure you guys go over to twitch.tv/IanFlux, aka Konami. They go ahead and play all sorts of stuff. They have a podcast called Into Mystery on Wednesdays, and then they also play some TFT, they play some CF Thieves, and they also do some pretty cool casting.
You're just saying that because I cast your games.
You're not wrong. But make sure you guys go check them out. Also, Geek Elite Media. That Into the Mystery is one of the podcasts that they have there for Marvel Cinematic Universe, as well as Marvel TV shows and movies that they're going through. I believe Blade was Blade or Blade 2?
It was Blade 2 this last week.
That's right.
And I think that means we've got X-Men 2 coming up next week. So it's a good time. Brush up on your not MCU Marvel properties and come hang out. Journey to Mystery on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock.
It's pretty sweet. And then also, they also support us in our podcast. We do upload this up to YouTube on Mondays. And then also, Karma, aka Donnie, goes ahead and takes care of them. Put them onto Anchor.fm. Donnie, if you want to go ahead and sort of tell where also they can find our podcast.
Well, I will. Yeah. If you're like me, you don't really have time to watch Twitch, but you have time to listen to Twitch. Why? Find our podcast on Breaker, Anchor, Google Podcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Spotify. Just search for We Run the Night. Search for J Brews, and you should find us.
Yes, and those of you who are our avid podcast listeners, thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys go ahead, comment, and like. If you see it on YouTube or if you look it up on the podcast, make sure you let us know where you guys are listening to us at. Make sure we're looking at it, so that way we can go ahead and know exactly where we can get those extra views and also extra listens. We will be putting Starfinder up there as well. We run the stars, so make sure to be on the lookout for those as well. And then also we have JRobin7X, aka Mason, aka JJ. And he goes ahead and streams a little bit of everything. They've been playing Valheim. Siege is a big thing that they go to as well. So make sure you guys go check them out. Go ahead and give everyone here a follow. Last but not least, make sure you go over to YouTube Analyzes, or Stonefeld Analyzes over on YouTube. And he goes ahead and breaks down League of Legends content. He's also a fantastic League of Legends coach, if you guys didn't know. Fantastic individual, and everything breaks it down so that way everyone sort of understands that all levels of gameplay why X, Y, or Z is the correct play to do. What was that? You're muted? Muted?
There we go. It was broken. Don't mind me. I also just finished editing a video for Excellency Esports, so you can head over to their channel and see some of my work on their channel as well. It's more of a documentary on a team / hype video, but it's really cool.
I'm still trying to figure out how much it costs to pay Travis to do a series with me where he just coaches me through top lane so I can climb by myself.
It's $0. That
Okay,
sounds like
cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, he tells me how to win the game Monday and Tuesday every week, so it's fine.
Did your channel not lift off when I was coaching you through Civ?
It's true.
Yeah, pretty much. My channel has devolved into people just coaching me on how to not be bad at video games.
It works. It's great.
Dude, I played like 4 hours of Civ on last Friday. I wanted to blow my brains out.
No,
Exactly.
So, I know we're trying to wrap, but the way that Donnie plays Civ is pretty much just, oh, you found them? Fight them.
I mean, is there
I'm
another
like,
way to
I
play
don't-
Civ?
I was like, I really don't want to. All I have is archers, and Donnie's like, do it, coward.
I love it.
Just
par-
let them
paraphrase.
scout your lands like that?
Yeah, paraphrased, but like that's pretty much what it boils
Do
down
it,
to.
coward.
It's just you and them on this guy. It's dog eat dog.
You hate to see it.
Anyway, that's yeah.
Go back to this.
Yikes. But make sure you guys definitely go ahead and hit up all these individuals. They are fantastic people. We've been doing this show for quite a while now, and I'm excited to see where we go into with Paizo. And then Gen Con is in full swing this year. They are still doing a reduced group for it, but I am going to be planning on doing some Gen Con coverage here on the channel as well. So make sure you guys check out that to make sure you see all that wonderful, wonderful coverage. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. We will be live next week with possibly our last episode of We Run the Night, depending on how nukes get played out.
It depends on how amped they push my charisma.
It's true. Also true. So make sure you guys come and see that. We definitely want to see you around either for the second to last or the last episode of this fantastic story arc that we've been working for. And we'll see exactly where it goes to. So thank you guys so much for coming and hang out. We are going to be raiding over to 10 speed, one of the favorites on the channel. So make sure you guys go ahead and stick around for the raid and give them over some coffee house hype.
That's my sister.
Yes, it is. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that for us, and we will see you guys tomorrow with some additional content. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Make good choices. Don't talk to strangers unless they're cool.